and welcome back to A History of the Forgotten Realms. I feel like my face looks weird and I forgot to step in my makeup. We have Megan back. Our Patreon is live. I'm starting the planning process for a whole new show come October, potentially, if you guys keep blowing our stuff up like this because you are crazy and amazing, and I cannot believe that you let us do this every week. Otherwise, I don't actually know that I have any housekeeping for you guys. Like, I cannot swear. Things are very good right now. You guys are full of surprises, and it's kind of nuts, and it's super crazy. So, yeah, the housekeeping is thanks and welcome. It's good to see you guys. Happy Wednesday. Let me get everyone else in here. Oh my god, I don't know what my neighbor's cooking, but it is killing me. It smells so good. Hello, everyone.
Hello, adventurers.
Hi.
We
Hadley.
have music. Ba-da! Hey, things are functioning. I love when things function. Oh, does anyone else have any announcements? Have I forgotten anything? I feel like I'm losing my mind. It's been one of those days.
I don't think
No,
so.
I think I think you covered everything.
Well, I had a
pretty-
child yesterday.
pretty well.
Kidding. Sorry.
Oh, I did forget something. Oops, hang on. There we go. Winter slideshow. I had it on the
Hey!
campaign 2 slideshow of you guys in just like your regular clothes. Oh, but I guess that's the right one, since it sounds like you guys, and Kelly, you for the first time, are gonna be heading into Baldur's Gate today. If I understood Steve's meaning correctly. Oh my god, the
Yes.
downstairs neighbors are cooking with garlic and kimchi, and it is killing me. It's so good.
That actually sounds
Mm.
delicious.
Mm-hmm. Not so pleasant when it's just in the cabbage boiling phase, but
It
when
is
they get
strong.
to this point,
I love
it's
it.
so
It's
good.
great.
Oh, welcome back. I'm so happy to
Yeah, I
see
definitely
you
went outside today with my
guys.
dog, and there was someone who was like,
So
Sorry, go ahead.
I might have been like hopped up on a lot of pain medications. And I don't I don't remember. I did watch last week or 2 weeks ago. I did watch it, I swear. But I might have like fell asleep or something because like are we leaving Icewind Dale and we're going to Baldur's Gate, or are we still in Icewind Dale?
You're still in
We are
Icewind Dale.
currently
that
still in
happen?
Icewind Dale.
Okay. I was like, wait, I don't
I'm
remember
gonna let
anyone mentioning
you
Baldur's Gate.
guys
I'm
recap to Megan. I'll let you guys tell her how we got
I
Goes,
can
goes.
remember
here.
everything else. But I can't
"Well,
remember
we
that.
killed some people."
Oh yeah,
well,
I
right,
remember
we
that.
didn't technically kill some people. I mean, we disarmed them after we got
No,
back
we killed some people.
from the cave of death with the.
Correct.
Do you not remember me queuing up Roosevelt to remove someone's head?
That tracks. Oh my god.
Well, that was in the cave. We're talking when we went back into the village.
After.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah,
After.
you guys
Yes,
actually
yeah.
managed
Okay,
to
yeah, we didn't
not
kill
anybody.
kill
Yeah.
all those people. It was really impressive.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I was shocked and awed at the same time. You know.
I'm just shocked.
We brought them back to reality out of their cult.
It was quite impressive that we didn't murderate anyone. It's like the scene in Terminator, you know, when he's like shooting out of the building and you just see the hit score of 0.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
This is great
Anyway.
recap. Keep going.
Okay.
No. So,
I don't know
okay,
whether
so
to be
doing Elara
proud
Gate,
or like
sorry. I was trying to like get her up to date on everything. I think there was a couple weeks. We did kill some people, not last week, but the week there before.
Yes,
But
in the cave.
last week we kept people at bay, long enough to get them into our fortress of whatever you want to call it, sanctuary, and yeah, they kind of like snapped out of it, and you know they didn't have to die. It was great.
They all had
But
all of
they're
their
still a little
armor
messed
and
up.
trinkets were made out of the black ice, and that's what was keeping them in their trance.
Enraged.
Oh.
And we also found that if you
Okay.
take 2 black ice
They
components,
were red pill clickbaited.
I don't remember any of that, so thank you.
and then we found that if you take 2 black ice objects and they are forcefully into contact with each other, they explode.
That's probably what that
Well,
loud
when
noise
you-
was then.
When you throw glass at
The
glass, it
two
kind of
dicks
does that.
together just like go.
Okay, cool.
I did not hear
Not
2
productive.
sticks.
2 dicks going against each other does nothing.
Thankfully,
Sorry,
according to
I'm done.
YouTube,
I'm
that's
done.
not a swear word, so we're still in the clear for the next 4 minutes.
No potty mouths for the next 5 minutes.
It's just reminding me of, I saw a meme on positive nihilism earlier, and it was like, Christian fundamentalists, Dungeons and Dragons has a dungeon master, and they control the thoughts and the actions of these players in a satanic ritual to blah blah blah. And it's like, meanwhile, the DM, please just cross the river. You have all tried to seduce the catfish. It's not going to work. Just cross the river.
We're just trying to play Oregon Trail. It's fine.
Control their
We're gonna
actions.
ford
I
the
can't
river.
even get them to follow the story. What do you think
They
this
are-
is?
Well,
They
we
go
did
on
see
their
the
own
one that
side
referred
quest.
the DM as sitting in a cuck chair the whole time.
We were one off
yeah.
short of crossing the river. We couldn't do it.
Always a side quest.
But yeah,
So, yeah.
No
After
hate to any
we-
Christians
to
out
put it-
there, but y'all be viewing a lot sometimes.
Okay.
So, to put it in a more serious tone, put us firmly back on rails.
We have rails.
This train is just
There's a train. I thought we
So-
just had a glop, 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 glop.
After we returned from the caves, we helped. I cannot remember Hedron's father's name, but we helped him kind of get some closure and make some promises to kill a god. After that, we helped. There was the bear tribe was trying to invade the town, and they were all in an enraged state, or they're kind of like orcs in 40k, where like there was enough of them, and the hype just built so much that they're all just kind of lost it. So like the ones who
And
didn't
they
have
hype
black
trained.
ice were still just too hyped up to not do anything. But on removal of anything black ice they had, they quickly calmed down and realized that they had lost time. Like they were out for weeks, or some of them close to a month. After that, we went back to the town that I cannot remember the name of either. Why do I not write
Brinshander.
things down? Brinshander. Thank you, Brinshander. Where we saw a little girl handing out black ice trinkets, and immediately everyone here went, "That's Arl. That's not a little girl. That's Arl. That's Arl. No." And she disappeared. We turned everything into the hag. She gave us some clues on where to go, so we're gonna take a quick pit stop through the keep back to Baldur's Gate, head over to the Forge of the Nine and the Devil's Fee.
Yeah, we
Sounds good.
we have a couple pieces of black ice on us that we've kept in a lockbox. So
Yes,
we
I have a
don't get
lockbox.
corrupted.
good.
yeah, that
And then we went
magically
Mimi's
warded
for the night.
chest in the closet behind your guys' little cozy corner, that had all the warding stuff on it that Miko popped out from behind. The black ice is in there currently.
hmm Okay, good.
Which I don't know how Miko absconded with one of my chests, but I'm just gonna not worry about it.
He's a strong boy.
That little mushroom guy took a
Oh,
chest.
he's not
He's
as
like 3
little
feet
as
tall.
you think he is. He's like 3.5 feet tall. He's quite large.
Oh shit!
He is a smaller
I was
species
thinking
of
he was like
Small
myconid.
this
child.
big.
No, he's just a smaller species
I
of
was like,
myconid.
he's an itty-bitty-
No, if
That's
you pick him
cute.
up, you
Okay.
have to
Like
wrap
he's a
your
little
arms
guy,
around
but he's
his
not a little
stalk.
guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
But
that
he
might
he
be a
is out
torso. It would
walking
not be a
speed bump
torso.
level, for some of us,
I don't know why I thought he
Oh.
was like itty bitty, little itty bitty baby.
I mean, he is my little itty bitty baby. Like,
I
love
was
him
just
so dearly.
reminded of something too. Oh, that was it. And there's a god in the stables. There is a god in the stables.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just forgot about that. There's a
Like-
god. We're up there doing our thing, but there's a god here.
A horse, but is a god.
Oh, I think
A horse is a horse, of course, unless it's a horse, of course. Sorry.
I think I know.
Horse, of course,
What-
of course, the horse is god.
The name is Mr. God.
Am I allowed to say? What
So we were introduced to Elara's horse Talos, and immediately,
Yes, okay. Yeah. Yes.
me being the knower of all things divine and many of the arcane, immediately was like, oh shit.
That's
And
could
Elara
be
has
a
no
bad
idea
thing
what
and
he's
could be
talking
a good
about. He's
thing.
such a good boy. He's such an old horse. Just leave him alone. He's been so good to
I feel
me
like I'm
all
being
these
gaslit.
years.
I feel like I'm
oh
being
my god.
gaslit.
Gaslit girl
Ever
basket.
wonder why
please.
your horse isn't, dead?
No.
After
They don't live
40
that
years.
Listen, nature bends to Elara's will, not the other way around, so... She's just like, yeah, of course the horse is alive. I take great care of him.
My brain took that to some depraved places. I'm going to hell.
God. I have to ban
Yeah.
you from golems for a month. So when I last left you off... No, it's fine. I'll just cut the stream now. Have a good night, everyone. Clearly, you don't want to start the damn show.
What did I do?
The second that I said last I left you, you went, ah.
That was an unrelated sigh. That was a very unrelated sigh.
Yes, I'm sure the audience knows
Poorly
that.
timed.
Scooby got his back. He's like, oh!
No, it's Discord was like getting juddery again.
Oh no!
Oh, and we lost Stu.
Oh.
We have Stu again.
No, we lost
Yeah,
that.
Discord is getting juddery for me again, so you like cut out as you said that, and I was just like, God damn it.
Okay, Stu's back.
Yeah, I thought it was me. I
Technology is
thought it was me
awesome.
being jittery, so I just immediately went and
I don't know what that just
We
was.
did-
Sorry.
It's what it is. It wouldn't be a history of the
Okay.
Forgotten Realms without tech issues. So,
And reset.
when last I left you guys,
Hi,
I
we're
believe
doing a D&D today.
Whoa, you just way caught up. Hang on. I think I need to... Hang on, stream. We're gonna put you on technical difficulties for a second. How did the call go? The call went like crap, Discord. The call went like crap. Okay. Also, for those of you on the vertical format, I know you can still see me because you can't see anything on my screen, so I didn't really worry about it. I'm gonna close Discord all the way, and we're gonna open Discord back up. And we're gonna see what happens. Wow, Discord really is angry. Damn, y'all. Oh, okay. Hello. Join the cast. I go back to RP.
His finger doesn't go down.
Rid of the
It just
F.
doesn't.
Oh,
It's
no,
just a nightmare.
I
I hate it.
What am
It's
I
like
missing?
this.
can't
I think.
move like a certain like I play guitar.
Or like
There we go.
Oh,
You're missing
I
Kelly.
I
Inter-
can't
like
still hard
going
emoji, and
into the
Kelly just went
millennial
off.
culture of this fucking stupid thing, which I hate. Sorry, I don't understand it. I don't like it.
I love you too, Kelly.
Fuck it.
this. That one.
That's the
Oh,
Gen Z
That
one.
one.
We're throwing up gang signs.
No,
Whatever.
fuck it.
It's always
No.
gonna be this. It's always gonna be
I'm
this.
gonna be. I'm totally honest. I'm a Ron Swanson. Fuck all this. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Well, we made it a whole 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, no, we're good. I
Well, good
waited
news is
until the 15-minute mark
Also,
to start
it
swearing.
was closed for.
Okay, when I say things, can you guys hear me within reasonable distance of when my mouth is moving on your screen? Are we better-ish?
Looks good to me.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Let's try this again. Good grief.
Except that one. That was actually off sync. The perfect was perfectly not timed right.
Excellent. Wonderful. Beautiful. Perfect. Miraculous.
You're good. You're good. You're solid. You're solid.
Good enough. We're good.
When I last left you, I believe I sent you all. Will you stop it with the lip flaps at the no noise?
I could have just muted too instead. But instead, for some reason.
Bunch of children. Children!
Yes.
Children. The children don't go.
Suddenly a
don't go fuck.
Tarask appears out of the ground.
They're just
All
living
of
their
you
lives.
screaming ensues, crying. The building is destroyed, wailing from every
All
corner. It's the consequences of your actions. Pull out the deck of many Tarasks.
The consequence are ask.
Hey, at least I have
no,
a sheet
it's the
full of new character
consequences.
ideas. Just
It's
for
the
in case.
consequences of your
What?
own
Did you say
Tarask
consequences?
actions.
Your turn. Yep.
Consequences.
Give up.
Terrible.
We're done.
Absolutely terrible.
Goodbye, everybody. Good night.
Sorry.
So you were all
JK,
sleeping.
don't tune out.
How did that go?
Yes.
Drizzt wakes up on a couch overlooking
I
the
I
library.
rattled a little bit.
Drizzt wakes up on a couch overlooking the library through a window that is viewing the astral plane. Stu wakes up in his room.
Yes.
Roosevelt wakes up having finished a lovely dinner. Don't worry, no one broke into your room. The box is still there. You just forgot to leave it outside the door. It does smell a bit like leftovers, but otherwise your correctly sized bed was very comfortable for the night. And Megan, I just assumed that you really probably wanted dinner to go and a bath after all of that. So, you're well rested and cozy.
Yeah, sure. Awesome. Sounds great. My favorite thing to be.
And Stu had a dream wherein someone mysterious reached out to him through the ether.
Ooh, another god?
No,
Not
not a
quite.
god.
No, we definitely thought it was mental illness, but turns out it wasn't.
Not the mental
So-
illness.
So
Yes.
I do got the mental illness.
so Doc wakes
Don't we
up
all?
from his sleepy time and immediately goes towards all his books, and he's starting to go through everything that he has for his books, looking for anything on like dimensional projection, dimensional communications, astral projection and communications, and like just thumbing through everything and just like
He's Rain Manning this.
Are you trying to be quiet about this?
No.
I'm in my room and I'm just trying to find anything in what I have in my personal
what you
library
have.
in my room currently. Yeah.
Well, you don't find anything like an extra-dimensional telephone or anything of that nature. Whatever a telephone is.
No, but in my books
An
and writing.
extra-dimensional can with a string.
I'd like to make a collect call, please.
But what you do find is that there are likely two ways in which somebody on another plane of existence could attempt to reach out across the cosmos to someone else. Both are magic, but of two different kinds. One would be sending. The other is dream walking, which is the ability for someone else to step into another person's mind, so long as they know that person exceptionally well, to attempt to contact them. Oh, or psychics, but we don't really have a lot of those around here, and that would be pretty weird, so unless there's some illithid shit going on, it seems pretty unlikely.
Doc is
I love
getting
the
himself
running
ready
gesture
and
there.
playing. Yeah. Doc throws on his stuff, and you just see him booking down the hallway and heading towards the door and spinning it towards the Baldur's Gate doorway.
There's a wheel
And opens the door.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was a wheel for the door.
You just reach for the handle.
We're gonna
with
lean into the
intention.
unreliable narration.
Okay.
It's an ocean level of like, you know.
That's
you
more-
think of
I-
it,
that's-
please.
that's-
You know what,
Well,
Doc?
that's what I thought.
For
I
you
thought it was like-
specifically, there's a dial. Just to make you feel better.
Okay.
No one else needs to use
Retcon.
it. It is just
And
yours.
Did we not tell you there's a dial before?
No, none of you have to use it.
It's like the close button
Only
on
Doc.
an elevator. It actually doesn't do anything.
I imagine none of my other compatriots are downstairs at the moment.
No, my face is adhered to a couch currently.
A velvet one. It's gonna take him a while to pick all that off.
Oh, I figured it was like a leather one.
Nope.
Who's behind the bar currently?
That'd be Aurora this early in the morning.
As I'm about to walk out the door, I look over to Aurora and say, "Tell my compatriots that I am out for a minute. I will be back in an hour."
Oh, okay. Is there anything I should tell? Can I help? Are you okay? Hey, wait!
And he just whoop, 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 whoop. Doc is a man on a mission. He is just
Kelly, you're muted.
Still muted.
and you're still muted from the you're muted from the Discord.
I got it.
Yay! We're professional.
Another joke's completely lost. Because I was thinking he just storyboarded himself out of the situation. That was it. Not even worth me getting on camera or on
No,
radio.
No,
but
it's worth
there
it.
it was.
On radio.
That was what I had. I just want to hear much me, but like my potato chips.
Oh, Stu froze.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
that.
he's back, okay.
No, I'm here.
Oh no, he's good. No, he just took a very long pause. He just went.
He's just really good at like putting like
Um,
the.
I'm gonna say the Doc's scampering through the I almost said house.
It's not a house.
But Stu's scampering through the halls wakes me up, and I'm just, my face is like, you ever fall asleep after like drinking at someone's house? You wake up on their like leather or leatherette couch, your face is kind of just adhered to it.
Yeah, I think I did that at Kelly's back in the day.
Yeah.
I did that at your place.
You have
done it.
I was girl. I didn't do any of that.
If you haven't done it in your 20s, you haven't lived. It's just part of life.
Oh, I haven't lived then, and I'm 32.
Oh,
that wasn't even a
no,
shot
okay.
or
Okay,
stray.
we
That
have a
was just a
special
direct.
invite to our house. You can fall asleep on our couch, so you can have this experience.
To be fair,
We
it's
haven't
usually
guessed
Stu that's getting hit with them, so maybe it's Megan's turn.
Listen. I was a good kid, okay? And I'm still a good kid.
To be very clear, we were not kids when this happened. We were full-grown adults that passed out drunk on Kelly's couch so that she wouldn't have to climb over us if she had to pee in the middle of the night.
Oh.
Waking up with my imprint of my makeup stuck to her couch. Because we didn't have good setting spray back then. It was Ben and I or nothing. Like spraying your face with Listerine.
Oh,
yeah. So.
Back to story.
I just have to peel my face off and kind of like an Evil Dead moment where like my face is stretching probably more than it reasonably should. Finally snaps back off. What the? Okay,
as I'm standing outside, Doc is patting himself down, and he's like, "Damn it!" And I walk back into the keep, and I just sit waiting for them to come downstairs.
I'm so passive aggressive.
I'm going to get myself up, and I'm going to head off to my room first and clean myself up, turn myself into a decent halfway-looking being.
That's fair.
And then head back down.
yeah, I'm gonna say that all of the noise probably woke Imre up, and so she just slowly decided to get ready and go down the stairs.
Yeah, as somebody sharing a bank of rooms,
You know, I'm a light ass
Doc,
fucking sleeper.
the
So y'all
throwing of
piss
the
me off,
books
and I'm just
definitely
sore.
woke you.
I need my beauty sleep.
And Roosevelt, you said you're staying in bed because you pissed off?
No, to the contrary, I'm raging downstairs because I'm like, I literally need
Because you were woken.
10 fucking minutes. Y'all have woken me. There better be a good reason. And I'm gonna tell you that you woke me up because this is not acceptable. No personal experience here.
Roosevelt bounding down the stairs.
I'm making it known that you
in
woke
red
me
and
up.
white striped undershorts, disheveled, hair half flat to their face,
Oh.
with their glasses slightly a-kilter. What are you doing? You woke me, just absolutely roaring his way down the stairs. Good morning.
You did me so dirty. White and red stripes, really? I'm a lifeguard trope.
No, you're Alexander Nitrikov. Or a circus tiger.
I don't know that reference.
Or Henry Jones Jr.
A circus tiger.
Alexander Nitrikov is the
No
guy
matter.
standing on
I'm
top
here.
of the TNT
I'm
barrel
pissed off.
in Haunted Mansion.
Y'all woke me up.
I not know his name.
I was trying to know that name. Anyway, Doc, you got words for for Roosevelt?
You don't put the finger at me. I put the
Nope.
finger at others.
He booped your snoot. He was just muted.
No, I'm pretty sure he pooped you.
Nope. I'm saying no. No is a complete sentence.
Yes.
A word is not a complete sentence. It's
Aurora
more of
from
a.
behind the bar. No, he's right.
Which one of us is right?
Roosevelt. Roosevelt is right. If more men understood that no was a complete sentence, maybe I'd have made it into a kitchen sooner.
Sorry, my rummagings woke you up. That was not my intentions. I had a epiphany, and it needed to be solved. And yeah, and unfortunately, as I got out the door, I realized that I needed the black ice. And yeah, so alas, I'm here and waiting for the rest of us now. So I guess I will just, apologize profusely. And yeah.
While you're waiting...
What is this epiphany that's so important? You had to wake up.
What?
Kelly, you first.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
I'm just. What is this epiphany?
Oh, I heard a voice, and yeah, it's a lot to explain, but I heard a voice.
Now who's calling? Who's crazy?
So with this ruckus and commotion, I'm just sauntering down the stairs.
No, I'm not. Come on, tell us about this
Very
voice.
sleddily sauntering, now, mind you.
Elara!
Oh, God's name, what? And Elara is 3 floors up, stein of coffee in hand, held by 2 fingers, just looking over railing like, 5 seconds! 5 seconds! That is all it took for me to walk out my door and hear my name, what? And before you know it,
Doc,
oh, I hope you're not hustling too much. Because in the blink of an eye, Elara now stands before you, sitting down at your table, as if from nowhere, stein of coffee in hand, still in housecoats, and looking very perturbed.
I take my hands, I place them on her shoulder, and I heard him! I heard him!
Sweetie, I am very happy for whatever kind of journey this is that you are on, and I am so, so proud of you for hearing the call of, I assume, adventure, a
Yes.
higher...
I heard Gaz.
I'm sorry, you what now?
I was asleep, and then I heard his voice. It said, "Hellos. Can anyone hear me?"
Aurora!
And then I woke up.
Aurora comes running out of the kitchen. Oh my god, what? First he went running out the door, and then now I'm here and I'm having to stop arguing with you're in your housecoats. What is going on? Also, by the way, her hands are full of plates of breakfast. Someone should probably take these from her. They appear to be sausages, eggs, myriad of crap wrapped in half a dozen pitas or so.
And Ray
I
will
can take
start
those.
helping to like grab things, put
And
them on
she
the
kind of
table.
starts handing...
I may stick a sausage.
Doc, what is so important?
I heard his voice. Gaz, I heard his voice.
Oh. 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 And she sits down and she goes, "Tell me exactly what you heard. What did it feel like? Do you remember anything?"
Well, I was asleep, and I remember just being very at peace. And then all of a sudden, I heard, "Hellos? Can anyone hears me? Hellos?" And then I woke up.
Did you see him?
No, I just heard him.
It's not dream walking, so he's either using some sort of telepathy, speaking magic, or he's dead. But I feel like that would be different. I feel like when somebody's dead, they usually see specters, and that doesn't work out. I feel like if he was dead, I would know. No, if he was dead, I would have seen him. I would have known. You're gonna have to give me a bit. I'm gonna look through my library, and if all else fails, we might have to make an excursion to Candlekeep. Because this brings up significant questions. I have so many questions. None of which you can probably answer right now, and sweetie, that is okay. Let me see what I can find. But a trip to the libraries of Candlekeep may be in order.
I'm think I want to go by the home, because I think there may be stuff in Dad's basement that may explain this, or at least some books on the issue, or something.
Okay. Do you still have things to do in Icewind Dale?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to go and retrieve my pistols from the forge, because I have a feeling I will need them for the death that we will be facing in Icewind Dale. So yeah, there's that.
Death will be facing. Great. Perfect. No, don't call me. Go to the person that makes your magic bullets. I'm not a specialist or anything. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm bitter. I have a friend. Elara. Yeah.
Well, I do need magic bullets.
I believe you. I'm just bitter. Elara, I think it's time to call.
Can you make
friend. Can you get a message out to the Battlehammer Hold? Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. That shouldn't be a problem. Hell, I'll send Teefs. He's suited for the weather. Send him with a friend and a charm. He should be okay. Yes. I'll reach out to I'll reach out to her. And Imre, Hirael, Megan, in the back of your mind, you feel the slightest tingle as Mialiki's warmth washes over you.
That's nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
God.
One of, yes.
The goddess of nature.
Daughter of Sylvanas, mother of the forest, and keeper of the natural cycles of life and death, caretaker of the living, but not of the dying.
Cool. Imre's just gonna my god sense is tingling, and I don't know if I should ignore that, but I don't really know what it means right now. So I kind of want to like find out why that is when you said what you said, and then all of a sudden I was like, whoa. the nature goddess is trying to say something. It just
It's-
seems kind of weird.
She, her, uh, my daughter, you don't, by chance, have a connection to the mother of the forest, do you?
I think so. I mean, I don't. Well, there's Ilmater, and then there was the Frost Maiden, and I did contact Mieliki.
Mia Leakey.
Mieliki. Okay. I did contact Mieliki through the like soaps that I found, which was they're very pleasant, wonderful. I can give you some if you want. And then again, when we were in the Icewind Dale, which is how like the Frost Maiden kind of like took over my mind. Anyway, long story short, yeah, I think. Is that a bad thing? Please don't tell me it's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. Yes, Aurora.
Okay.
I will send word for her. I think that says all I need to know. You handle the research. You four. Check the house. See what you can find. You emptied your bank vault, Doc?
Yeah, there's still some stuff in there, but I have my porta shop in my room, and can you Driz, can you open up the lockbox, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you make ammunition out of black ice?
Oh, no, that is
Me?
deeply, deeply unnatural stuff. That is, I would prefer if we just close that box and not have it in my house. But I'm sure you can find
Okay, well then I'm
someone.
taking it with me.
So I'm guessing
okay, well,
that's a no on a black ice arrow.
Well, then I will take it over to the forge then, because they're into all sorts of weird crafty stuff. So that seems like where my dad would take stuff in this realm. So yeah, we'll do that.
Always. The Forge knows your father well. And Aurora goes, oh, Imre, Pirael. Piri? I don't know what to call you. I'm so sorry. Imre, take black ice to, Dragon Lady. So pretty, so sweet. Why am I forgetting her name?
Isra.
Yes, Miss Brackrell. Take the black ice there. If anyone
Isra.
can make an arrow out of something deeply magical and not at all natural, it's her. Bullets, I'm not so sure about. An arrow? An arrow she could do.
Good thinking.
Go by the house. See what you can find and let me know. I'll take an earring of sending, just in case you need me. I need to go grab Will. I need a second pair of hands to dig through this library. I might go grab Alder, too. And maybe Jahira? This is at least a 5-me problem. But given that I have only one of me at the moment, and no time for simulacrum right now, at any rate, I'm gonna need some extra hands. Talk to the Forge of the Nine. Yeah, see what you can find. If all else fails, maybe try the Hall of Wonders. It's all of the best and brightest inventors in the gate. Like, there has to be someone. There has to be someone that can help. Well, what are you waiting on? Roosevelt, put your
Doc
pants
gives a
on!
thumbs
Guys,
up
eat
and,
breakfast! Go!
Sorry. Discord decided to flashbang us with words.
It's like really strange.
Wait,
It
what?
ran. I don't know if it hit you, but it compressed everything Nana was saying into like a 1 second burst, which is
Giant.
It was a-
flashbang with fucking words.
Aurora said to go
I always
to the
just
Forge of the
assume things
Nine,
like that.
check the house, check with Isra. They're gonna grab more bodies to help with this problem because she has no simulacra to help her, and it's at least a 5 her problem. See what you can find, and if all else fails, try the High Hall of Wonders, as it is home to some of the best and brightest inventors in the whole gate. And she reassured you that you'll be able to find someone. And then Ferris Buellered you and asked you, what are you still doing here? Roosevelt, put your pants on! Eat your breakfast! Go!
Yeah, we got all that. You were just super sped up, like micro machine guy.
I'm getting
Micro Machine
ready.
Guy.
Well, listen, it's not always
sorry,
easy to
honey.
understand me, and sometimes I speak really fast, and too fast for my own good, and sometimes other people can't understand me, and I speak so fast anyway that I wasn't sure if you didn't even understand what I was trying to say.
said that.
face said everything I need to know. That's why I rolled it back, because that wasn't Discord compressing it. That's just me speaking in overstimulated.
Oh, no.
Radar got all that.
No.
Hi, Radar. It's good to see you,
It
bud.
was both.
I was saying no.
It was both then.
That was
You were
that was
speaking
a
fast,
no,
and Discord
that was
sped it up
a-
too.
I was a no. I got that.
Yeah.
Before I had no idea what you had said because of
Yeah.
Discord.
Because of Discord.
Like, I got that.
Radar,
Now
I'm
that we're
glad-
all sped up
I'm
and
glad
caught
at least
up.
a couple people understand me.
Before we get up, though, I'm going to look over to Elara. Well, Mom, are you going to get a hold of who I think you're trying to get a hold of?
I think I have to. She's gonna be so upset with me. And I can't be upset with her. Her dad, on the other hand, he's
All
an easy
right,
man
we'll see
to
how
deal
it goes.
with.
Emery's gonna go like point to her, and Roosevelt be like, "Do we get to know what you're talking about? Who's her?"
Yeah, no, I'd like to know more as well.
I call her Zabrisha. It's what her second parents called her. She's my adoptive daughter. And she had to do what she had to do. And that was really hard for me. And I don't expect her to forgive me for the way I acted. And for how concerned I was, and for not having the faith in her that I should have. We never met in her first lifetime. And I regret it deeply every single day.
When you say the first lifetime, what do you mean?
My flower hasn't always been so young. Had we met her first time around, I would have looked to her as a respected elder. And when the world lost her, I'm sure that her companions didn't think she'd be coming back. Hell, I don't think that she probably thought she would be coming back. She's, She's been around the plains a couple of times. Her name was.
I'm gonna
stricken
object
from
on
the
the basis
record.
that that's not responsive to the question.
Shut the fuck up.
There will be no lawyering here.
Shut the
Hair
fuck up.
forehead. I can do all the fucking lawyering I want.
As your DM, sustained, what Elara is trying to say is that her non-biological daughter has lived a life before and has passed on, and her name was stricken from death's record, and she is back for at least one more go-around, but that she did not know her the first time she was alive. She has only had the fortune of knowing her the second time. As Elara, overruled. Bite me. You don't get all the information. Figure it out yourself.
Touche. Okay. Wait, so
Oh, if I have to call her. And as she's having this sort of existential tummy ache, audio and video aren't synced. My bit rate looks fine. I have less than 1% of dropped frames. My render looks fine. My CPU usage is low. I don't know why the audio and video are not synced. It's been doing that recently. It seems to start out okay, and then it kind of all goes off the rails. I am sorry about that. Twitch's end? Okay. I will see what I can do. I'll tinker with it between now and Friday, and we'll see if we can fix it by the time the library opens. As she's sitting here having this existential tummy ache, dark glass comes zipping down from the ceiling. Not so much repelling as just using the rope as a guideline. It's more of a suggested path in his mind. As he comes zipping down, he goes, no. No. I did not just hear what I think I heard. Did I just hear what I think I heard? No. Oh, honey. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna reach out together. It's gonna be all right. But there's gonna be a lot of us in one room, and I am so sorry. And Elara just kind of, oh God. She's having a tummy ache over this. She doesn't look too well. She's a little green in the gills, but she'll be all right. So what's the plan?
Okay then. Should we probably go to docks
Plan
first?
is,
Then?
yeah. Well, forward to the 9 specifically, and
Okay.
Devil's Fee right next door.
Yes.
Maybe Sorcerer's Sundries too.
All the places.
Devil's Fee will be
Oh, and
good
Isra's.
for whatever remnant that is. Sorceress Sundries. Oh, the librarian. The librarian there might have something. And every librarian seems to owe Aurora a favor, which I am not going to ask about. I know too much already. Ask the librarian.
Oh, well, see, I just wanted to stick Doc through the automated loop again.
No. No, I've like just Doc falling through portal after portal after portal, just like saying,
I've been falling
Dr.
for
Strange
30
is
minutes.
30 minutes!
Oh, thank you. I needed that laugh. If you do stick him through the automated loop again and he gets tired of that one or he makes it too easy, you can always take him into the door that's not a door downstairs where you can, you can like walk through the air. That'll trip him. That'll be fun.
Oh. Uh-huh.
That's cool.
Nothing.
The new owner hasn't been very fond of me lately after I kind of got caught snooping where I shouldn't.
The new owner is fond of no one. Red-headed little prick.
It's fine. He hasn't sealed up all the hidden entrances yet, so.
Oh, how could he possibly? I
can
don't
still sneak in
think
when I need to.
anyone knows about all the... Okay, amend that statement. Elminster definitely knows every way in and out of there. Aside from El, I don't know that anyone else would know.
I mean, I think you and I might know between the two of us.
Between the two of us, we have a good
entrance
chance. Between the four of us, better bet.
Alright. Shall we be off?
You best. Buddy, you are very muted. All we got was...
Oh yeah, it's
Buddy.
my turn. It's my turn for being muted. I look over to Roosevelt and you gonna go out no pants today? That's very
It
courageous
was still
of you.
funny to watch. You know, he's just airing some shit
It's a
out.
social construct. Why bother? But if it makes you comfortable, I can put on some like.
Oh no! I mean, it's not every day you see a 7 foot tall Leonid walking around just
It is
throwing in
actually
their underpants.
Are you insecure or curious?
Nope. We are not. Nope. Ah.
It's funny.
So we have no problem then.
You
But
do you.
let's
I'm
take
not
it
touching
all
that with a
local.
10
I
foot
will
pole.
go upstairs. I will
Just innocent.
adorn
No,
my
but the 10-foot pole
in
might
the
touch you.
social norm of the pants,
I look
and
over
we
to
can
Driss
go
and
out.
phrasing.
And the other Driss goes, what? He's just having a ball over here. Why you gotta shaft his joke like that?
I go upstairs, put on some pants, and come back downstairs. I'm not a total dick. Even
Walking back and forth, it's like a hammer and a sack.
just a helicopter.
like a like a baby elephant with her trunk. Just
Woo!
It's just there.
Oh my
It's there.
God.
It's doing its thing. Leave it alone. But again, if you're gonna be so disturbed by it, again, I go upstairs. I put on some pants. We come back down if you feel it's necessary.
Choking on monster.
Doc is just holding like the bigger.
So,
Somebody
yeah,
might.
Crit Crafters, we still funny.
You talking on my monster? Is that what you're saying?
Huzzah! Zing! Ah!
We need to be careful about what we say.
I get it.
If this blows
I
up
get
as
it.
big
Oh
as
my
it
God.
possibly could, there's gonna end up Rule 34 of Roosevelt, and I don't know that I want to run into that on accident.
Wait, what's that?
I'm cool with it. That'll mean we'll be in the furry community, and I'm so cool with that. We'll be good.
Hi, Crit Crafters.
Oh.
Hi, quick crafters.
Oh
No,
my
not
God.
yeah.
That's
Oh.
cool.
Rule 34 is the idea
But hang on,
that
wait.
if anything
As a
exists
quick
on
question,
the
yeah, I was about
internet,
to say.
there is most certainly, corn of it.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Megan, you are so innocent and so sweet.
I don't know the rules of any. I don't know that
I'm here
official,
with my
unofficial
picnic
rules of
Stanley
the
Cup. I have
internet.
some water. I'm
Like,
playing this game. When do I get to roll my dice?
when do I get to roll my pretty? When do I get to roll
Megan,
my pretty
I'm
dice?
joking. I'm joking. I hope you know.
No, I'm
in jest,
serious.
I'm joking. I love you.
I wanna roll my pretty dice.
No, I'm serious.
Those dice are pretty. They are very pretty.
My a poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Oh my god.
Pretty nice.
Oh, that's actually fucking brilliant. I love that.
Okay, how about
Or
how
my
about
Slytherin dice.
go ahead and roll your Cusco's poison
Okay, my
and
pants
tell
are
me
on.
how
I'm
many breakfast
downstairs. I'm
wraps
being a normal
you
person.
managed to down.
20.
All of them.
Or
4? Okay, you're very full. You're
I
well
fear
fed
that
for
you
the day.
heard. Give me a lot of bacon.
Or
and eggs.
Cusco breakfast
What I
wrap.
said was give me all the bacon and eggs.
Give me all the flash grenades that you have.
that's what it sounded like.
Someone say grenade?
Oh, Christ almighty.
Jane, no grenades.
Wait,
Jane?
Cusco's poison? What did I miss? Who's playing Krunk? Megan has Cusco's poison dice. Oh, that is so pixelated.
Awesome.
Your camera is
Lovely.
so compressed right now, I can't tell.
Bait crushed
Oh.
poison.
I get it. I
Sucks.
see it. I love it.
I love it.
Actually,
Oh,
Fun,
Yo, Mortal
I got that
Kombat
fun
one
2
fact,
sprite.
I actually
What
created a
in
boom
the-
baby shot
hold
in
please.
college.
What?
What?
It's okay. So you have to have a small Erlenmeyer flask. It's half UV lemonade vodka, which is pink, and then the rest of it is passion fruit rum, Malibu passion fruit rum. Then you put a tiny bit of Bacardi on top, 151. Light it on fire. Go boom, baby! Extinguish it. Take the shot.
I want one of those.
Am I proud of it? Yes and no. Because it's brilliant. It is
I
delicious.
want one of those.
I'm just pleased that
Boom,
you
baby.
so casually just
Boom,
said the
baby.
words Erlenmeyer's flask.
Yeah, you does not everyone have a tiny small Olimar flask? Was
No.
not in a biosci major?
No,
I had
most
some.
people don't.
I had a few. And okay, if you don't have a small Olimar flask,
We did have
a
them,
shot
and
glass will
then
do. Half the
our
shot
roommates
glass
took them,
with
remember?
the vodka, half with the passion fruit rum, and the fire on top. Same thing. The Olimar flask just gives a little bit of pizzazz.
For the love of God. Please, just, children, just please eat your breakfast and go shopping. Please.
Can this become a
Okay.
breakfast channel?
Oh my god.
Doc grabs a breakfast wrap and just like, this is the best breakfast wrap I've had in 4 days.
You're
And
gonna
it's
have to
not on
roll
fire.
Emre out to keep after eating 4 breakfast burritos.
She's so little. She's so little.
I look over to Trish. Where does she put all the burritos?
Uppies.
Carry me.
Puppies!
Uppies.
Into the flame? Gladly.
Might not be fireproof, but I have fire resistance, so I'm not gonna die that easily.
I didn't expect you to die. Okay. Sorry. Off rails.
That
You're
was
okay. Give me a chance to eat a
So
couple
much
way off
puppies.
rails.
Nothing happened.
Which goal do I have for shopping?
Yes. The answer is yes.
The answer is a lot. So bring on the shopping montage.
We have a bank.
So, Roosevelt, as you walk over
Bank
to
of
the
Dritz.
front door of the keep, and you go to open it, you kind of go, wait a second, how do I use the... When Imre reaches over your big paw and grabs the door and opens it to reveal a
Hot.
beautiful market square, bustling with people, and not a single flake of snow in sight. Welcome to the city of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, it's not snowing here.
So I was right. Okay. All right. So we've just transported or teleported or whatever. We were in one keep and now we're in a different one.
As you say that,
Keeps the same.
she
pretty much it.
closes the door and opens it again as a cold gust of snowy wind comes blowing through the front door.
No, no more snow.
No, bitch. Go back to the previous setting. Control Alt Delete. Whatever you did before.
Control Z. Control Z.
Go back.
Closes
Go back.
the
Go
door,
back.
open it up. Talon Sham. Hot desert wind. I'm just like, yes, thank God. Thank you.
So is it a matter of she opens the door and it's one thing or another? Is she projecting onto the door? And the portal?
Each person who opens this door goes where they need to. So long as you know with conviction where it is you want to go, the door knows.
This sounds like a.
And it seems to open there.
This sounds like a great assignment.
But it only opens wherever we've built a keep, obviously, which is a lot of work. So your major ports of call are going to be in here. We haven't opened the Calimport door in a while. It's not particularly safe for us to do so, but we do have a keep there. There's one in Waterdeep, Neverwinter, all of your major thoroughfares.
Catla.
Catla. There's even one so far as the Sea of Stars. It's a system. It works out.
And if I remember correctly, there's also a door in Avernus.
Correct, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
That was a interesting time finding that out.
Okay, so we're all gonna stargate to our own dimensions to figure out what our purpose in life is.
Oh, no,
Not
just
necessarily
what's your
dimension,
purpose
but-
today is... You need to go to Hellport, you can do
And
that.
still,
Hellmouth. I want some vampires.
Vampires? Ooh, I'm not so good at extra-dimensional travel. Yet, it would be great to have a door in Ravenloft, but I don't know how to do that yet. We have some really good clients, but they travel an awfully long way to see us. But I'll let you know when we figure it out, because if Doc can, you know, bring me back my favorite orc, potentially, you notice her tone is softer this time. She doesn't seem as stung by it. Then, you know, anything's possible, right?
Can we travel through other people's doors?
They're not other people's. It's just doors I've built.
I think she was asking in the keep. There is only one door.
There's
And
only
when
one
you
door in the
open
keep
it-
that'll take you other places. Okay, technically there's two doors, but that one's only for one very specific person, and it's pretty off limits otherwise. They're the only ones I trust to be able to use something like that. But the front door will take you where you wish to go, so long as I've already built a door there. This door, well, the building that you're about to walk out of is Driz.
My house.
Our Driz, not my Driz. Former home.
Our Trist.
She has a thing about collecting strays. Sorry, you're basically her kid now. The other Drizzt says.
I'd like to go through wherever this door takes Roosevelt. I'm not going to follow, although the other door sounds much better than mine. I mean, now let's go towards where I'm being directed and see what the objective is there.
That's cool.
As you reach out to the door,
It literally is.
and you push the handle down and pull the large wooden door towards you. It opens to the smell of sweet jasmine. Cool but not chilly. Thin air. Beautifully sunny with a light breeze. You know this place. You've just opened the door to Shade Enclave in the Empire of New Netheril. A place you've not been in a long time. And people you still wonder so much about. If you're, wondering why we have a door here, it's probably easiest just to say that, well, much like Imre, we do our best to help what refugees we can. And whether that's through bootlegging goods, so that people can make a living, or just giving them a door that it's safe to run through if they feel unsafe. It's kind of what we do. No one's ever opened that door but me.
What do you think I need protection from? Because I did not open this door for protection.
You didn't open the door for protection. I built the door for protection. The door you just opened, the Shade Enclave, I built it before Shade Enclave ever existed. The city it's in is remnants of the old Netherese Empire. And when I was trying to get some of the Mulan peoples out, so that they could build their new home, so that they didn't have to live as an owned peoples, as slaves anymore, I decided it was probably best just to build a door that only they could open. If you open this door with no malice towards the keep in your heart, and you know that you are about to step into this building, then and only then will it let you in. Otherwise, it's just a door that'll open into a decrepit old ramshackle house. I've been around a long time. You recognize one of the names she said. The Mulan people were kept as slaves to the old Netherese Empire. And when Netheril fell, they needed a means to escape. Some of them went to the Underdark. They felt it was safer to be further away. Others simply wanted out. And the easiest way to get someone out of chaos is often the shortest. You don't know quite where they relocated to. And in fact, you know that some of them were in fact re-enslaved when Netheril rebuilt its walls and found its mages. A horrible system which Elara seems to be working within. It Also occasionally helps because she needed a way to go see her parents. Well, her second parents. And
Who
this
her
was
or her
closest.
second parents?
You probably wouldn't know them by name, but my Zabrisia's second parents are a pair of wonderfully and beautifully gifted weave users, wizards, but also enslaved people trying to do right by their tribe.
What was I brought here to help release the population of its enslavement? Or for some other purpose?
I think that's up to you. The doors were built out of necessity for people in each realm, not necessary for those within the keep. But if this is the door that you opened, something calls to your heart here, or something in your heart calls to Netherrealm. You're welcome to access the library if you want to look at more of the history. That's okay, as long as you keep it organized. I trust you would. You're not necessarily an archivist, but as a professor, I trust you. And full disclosure, Dewey never existed in this universe, so there is no dickbag decimal system by which you have to worry about organizing. It's pretty straightforward. Topic then off.
There's nothing not straightforward with a Dewey Decimal System.
Do you not know the Dewey Decimal System?
Sure there is. The thing that's not straightforward is
I'm
how
gonna
Dewey
go
was
ahead.
an asshole.
I'm gonna go ahead and explore the library.
We'll say you take a little bit to explore the library. I will, while you guys tell me where it is in Baldur's Gate you would like to go, Kelly, I am going to get you some information on the Shade Enclave, New Netheril, Zabricia's parents, and a couple of other things for you to use.
Okay.
So tell me.
I believe we're going to the forge first.
Yes.
I will say that you make it over there fairly quickly. It doesn't take you much time. You're all familiar with it. The Dewey Decimal System? You get over there and one of the owners is out on the patio just working away. He goes, "Oh! Hey, Doc! Finally come by for your weapons? What's going on?"
Yes. Well, good to see you too. Actually, I may have something else for you to craft. If you've got a second.
Sure.
Just, can you give me the items real quick?
Before I throw this up on any random counter, where do you want me to put this lockbox?
Probably that big stone one off to your right. I only keep tools on there, so you're not in danger of hurting anything.
We'll throw it up, unlock it, open it up, and pull out the black ice.
Oh,
We've
where
stumbled
you find
upon
that?
Icewind Dale.
Icewind.
The place is just crawling with her at the moment.
Oh. But Before I go touching this, it's not cursed, is it? It's just real spooky magical. That's got some vibes to it that I'm
You might
not
want to
liking.
wear. You might want to wear gloves just in case.
Yeah.
Feel like,
I mean, it's not cursed in the traditional sense.
oh, fuck it. And he reaches out and he just kind of grabs a hold of it for a second. He goes, whoa, 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 why are you bringing me ancient artifacts full of necromantic power to my workshop in Baldur's Gate? I need words from you. I'm gonna need more of an explanation other than, I found this in Icewind Dale. I'm pretty sure it's not cursed. What is this?
Well,
It's party.
it seems Icing Death may have come back to the region, and there's some other shenanery happenings, and I found that if you take 2 of these items and they touch in contact or force with each other, that they explode. And I had an idea that you could weaponize this for my pistols to make ammunition out of it.
So first of all, I can forge. I'm not much of a glass blower. I can try my hand, but I'm gonna be so real with you. I am very concerned that I'm gonna heat this up and take a big inhale to go blowing glass, and it's just gonna like explode into a lich or something. This isn't metal. It's a material. It's not metal. I can maybe
Wait, I
file
thought
it like a gem.
I thought black ice was a rock or a rock type
mineral.
substance.
I thought
be
it was
fair.
like obsidian.
It is.
To be fair, that's not rock.
It is a rock. Obsidian's a rock. God damn it.
Glass is also
Maybe I
still rock.
Googled it.
It's a rock.
Glass is a purified state of being for a rock. Obsidian is a mineral. Rocks and minerals are 2 different categories. Someone find a geologist. Someone find a geologist. I need someone that licks rocks for a living
Literally
to please
no
explain to my
professional geologist.
adventurers why rocks and minerals are different and how you can lick
Okay, fine.
any rock. You
is-
cannot lick
It is
any mineral.
categorized as volcanic glass. Okay, obsidian is classified as a volcanic glass, and I actually do know a professional geologist, believe it or not, from
No, I
UCD.
do believe that.
Shout.
I do believe it.
That's Bach, by the way. You guys know him. Okay, so it is glass. It's technically glass. The difference between glass and a rock, I don't know, because I'm not a fucking geologist. I took exactly 1 geology course and I quit it 2 weeks in because it was fucking boring.
Same. Me too. I think I lasted like.
I took it as
not
part of my
even-
anthropology major, and I was like, oh no, I don't care about the history of climate. I just want to know about the bones and stuff.
I didn't care about rocks. Sorry. I like clicky clackies.
Well,
These are
I
clackies.
I asked the forge master, well, who should I take these to then to have them craft?
I mean, I can file away at it, but I don't know that you're gonna find anybody the length of the sword coast over that's gonna risk working with something like this unless you know somebody who is immune to necromantic power or specializes in it. I don't know anyone that would want to touch this, and frankly, I'm a little uncomfortable with the fact that chest is just sitting open on my worktop.
Just can you close the top then?
Put the glass back in it. Close
That
up the
is some-
lockbox and
Deeply corrupting shit.
Well, I was just thinking
we've
that maybe
seen
you
that.
could. Yeah, I mean, I was
Let's
just also
teleport to the
hoping
hag.
that maybe you could make something out of it.
I would like to try something. If I could, just to save us the trip, try and use my earring of sending to ask Isra if she'd be willing to work with some black ice, because she seems kind of crazy enough to do it.
Oh, black ice. What? Bring it to me. I gotta see it.
Okay.
Well,
Me to
It looks like
everyone
we-
calling me about a problem with their guitar. Bring it in.
There
well,
is a
it seems that
word.
we may have.
There's a word for like convincing people to rebel. If you can blank a set group of people, what is that word?
Influence?
Stronger
Unduly
than
influence?
Stronger than that.
Oh.
Coerce.
No.
Mindfuck?
No.
No, not in a negative way, in a positive way.
Oh.
It means to like revolutionize, to
Oh,
mobilize.
positive.
Rally?
Screw
Positive
it, I'll
word.
use another
I like
word. It's
rally.
not worth it. But yeah, Isra needs to see.
Radicalize.
No,
No.
radicalizing has negative
Okay.
connotations.
Not always.
Well, I'm saying it has negative connotations. I'm saying it's always a negative word. I'm saying negative connotations. Sorry. I think rally was a
Good.
good term.
But yeah, no, I'm sorry I can't help you with that. But your pistols
Oh, it's quite alright. You.
They're mostly ready to go. I'm having some issues getting them to quite fire. And I don't know if that's just a me thing. Your pop's always had weird protecty crap going on with his stuff too. So, I mean, hell, just take him for a spin and let me know what happens if it wants to jam or anything. Just bring him on back and we'll figure it out. Otherwise,
Well-
they're all yours.
Wait, so he takes his guns to a weaponsmith and they can't figure out how a gun works? As in, like, oh, it doesn't fire, but it otherwise fucking works?
Yes, in this realm, some items must be attuned to in order to be used at all. Or an item can be so magically protected that only the person who placed that protection is capable of using it.
I reach out for my pistols.
As you reach out, you kind of grab the whole roll. You're like,
And touch faith.
well, dang, I got so many pockets now. You see there's two really nice packing rods that they've refinished the ends of with some nice oiled leather. There's some boiled linseed oil in there and a small bottle for the grips. They look great. Everything seems to be intact. Oh, and I took the liberty of making a couple boxes of ammo for you. They're not packed with powder, that's more your thing. But, the end of them are good to go, so should be fine. Hold it away from your face. But, yeah.
Point towards
I pull out. Well, let me test it real quick. I pull out my powder patch. and take a ball out and lam it down the hole of the one, and do the other the same way. Put the powder, wad it, cram it in. Pull the hammer back
You pull the what now?
and do what now? And I put a little powder there on the one. Pull the hammer back on the
Emery's
other.
gonna cover her ears.
Put a little powder on the other. And I look for the safest direction to shoot at.
Let's say.
Yeah, go ahead and just aim him into that barrel. Fuck it. It's full of sand anyway. I can patch it later. I use it as a quench.
Yeah. I shoot into the one barrel with the one.
The first one, the hammer drops, but it jams. Second one clicks like it should fire, but the hammer won't drop. Yeah,
They fucked up my guns.
I don't know what the problem is. Mechanically, they should be working perfectly. I don't have a better explanation for you. I'm sorry, Doc. But hey, you know what? Keep giving it a try. And I'm sure when it matters most, they won't let you down.
Well, that's... I guess I'll have to tinker with these on my own then. All right. Do I notice if there's any sort of, like, writing on either one of them?
Roll an investigation for me.
Do... Investigation. That will be a 22.
22. You don't see any writing as you investigate the exterior. There's some interesting inlays in the handles, but you think they're probably just decorative. Otherwise, they look fairly normal. You know, as far as bleeding edge tech goes.
Is there any safeties?
No, I don't assume that there is a safety on a 1400s wheel lock pistol.
Hey, I'm just covering my bases because, you know, firearms.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the palm grip safety didn't come out until the 1911.
There's not a safety.
I'm pretty sure that was the first thing.
But there is a dice roll involved that I made on my wooden desktop so that you would hear it.
I heard it.
Great. All right. Well,
just
I don't
voice
remember
from
safety
the great
being on
beyond.
firearms till
It's
the
overdated
1900s.
Going, trust in your guns, don't push the issue.
well, I reset them up and just put them in a non-firing position so that way they don't accidentally discharge and I shoot my foot off.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And I pull out my gun. I pull out my gun belt and get them set up in a cross draw type pattern. You know, one and then one on on my left hip.
Oh, so you could shoot your knees off instead.
No, crossed. So it's
Jeez.
facing that way, outwards, and then the other is facing down.
Cross draw. They're facing behind him, so he can shoot your feet off.
Oh no, I figured it'd be his butt cheeks.
No,
No,
they're not in
remember,
the
his
tramp
butt
stamp
cheeks
mold.
are armor clad. You're looking at Iron Man with a gun belt.
That's so redundant.
All right,
Gonna
my-
kill you
well,
with this iron suit I built and this gun
and this
I found.
gun I found.
You can't imagine a mechanized fucking suit, and then it's like, oh, but just in case, let me
And
have
then
this
Iron Man
other
just pulls out a
belt of
45.
12 revolvers.
Yeah.
Oh.
2 world wars.
You gotta have modern tech and then the old school tech.
I
Well,
want to
Or,
I mean,
say
Construction.
In the 1480s, this is all bleeding edge, highly modern tech.
Yes, non-magical.
I want to say Marvel 1872.
Uh-huh.
They did something like that because it's
They did.
that's why I was like, hold on. I could think of I know the answer to this.
Wait, what is Marvel 1872? Is
It's
that a
also
TV
where you
series or a
get
movie?
Samurai Deadpool.
Yes. Marvel 1872 is like a Secret Wars kind of like one-off that was set like during the Civil War, the American Civil War. It's fantastic, awesome. I love it so much.
It's pretty solid.
Well, no, but is this a
It's
movie or is
basically-
this a TV show?
Oh no,
comic book.
it's like a comic
It's a
series.
comic run.
Oh,
I think there were like
I'm not the right kind of
6.
nerd. I'm sorry.
They do
Good.
they do briefly touch upon a alternate like what if in the
Mhm.
what if series on Disney Plus.
Yeah. But it had
Yeah, I was a
nothing
much
to do
bigger
with
fan of
comics.
the
But
I don't
it had
care
nothing to
Disney
do with
Plus
but
what
it's-
ifs. What if everything was just magical? Fuck though. No.
Boy, do I have some
Hard stop,
unfortunate
no.
news for you.
Is it magical?
Everything in this universe is magical except for the shit that Stu has. That's tech in this world. And even the tech
least magical
is
thing
based
ever.
in magic.
Demon magic.
Okay, if the demons evolved, I'm okay. The fairy death
My-
stuff, but as long as it's like a demonic.
Oh no,
Okay.
it's
My
not
pistols are
fairy
the
dust.
incarnation of the Doom guy.
It's an emotionally unavailable, all-powerful magical deity that pulls on the threads of magic that encircle the worlds.
Succubus. Okay.
Well, now that I have what I came for, let's stop by the
Stock
sundries,
is
yeah,
the Doom
real
guy
quick.
is canon now. So, Sorcerer's Sundries is literally on the opposite side of the building that you're on. So, you just go down the stairs and hang a right, and it's just up the hill. It's a very large building. You kind of have to walk all the way along it. And you get to the front, go in, no issue. No one stops you. And, what would you even call that? The simulacra of Leroican is standing at the desk.
Ugh.
Hello and welcome
Gross.
to Sorceress Sundries. How
Sorry.
can I help you today? For assistance with magical goods and spells, say materials. For spell components,
Oh, God.
say components. Can I help you find something in our library? If you have information about the night song,
I look over
say
at Doc.
night song.
I look over at Doc. Well, you're usually the better one at handling this little system he has. You're the most weave-oriented one here, so I'll let you do the talking.
Last time no. This is not no.
We're
I
supposed to
didn't
go to
even.
the library. The
For
librarian.
components,
And I'm just gonna put
The
my hand behind his
library.
back and just kind
To
of like
see the
scooch him forward
librarian,
towards
please
it.
follow your way around
Library!
the rotunda.
Library.
To see the librarian, please follow the path around the rotunda till you get to the librarian's desk. They will be happy to help you with any inquiries you may have about our books, tomes, or scrolls. Nightmare of automated phone voice. At least you can punch this
do-
one.
I
You
do
can
want
punch
to punch
through
it.
this one.
Yeah, you actually can't, unfortunately.
And we're not there yet. We're not.
We're not in 3D mode yet. All right, viewer, hold on. Ooh. Did I come to your face? No.
But yeah, it looks like
Who wanted to come here? Didn't you want to come here, Megan?
No. I wanted to go to Isra's. Why are we at the library?
You're not at the library. You're at
I
Sorcerer's
thought
on.
someone said we
Sundries.
needed.
Tell me you're
Asking
not a
about books.
library
No, I
person.
meant Yes, someone said in the keep that they wanted to go to the library, so that's why we're here.
Roosevelt
to the
already went to
librarian.
the library. I believe it was
Oh,
Elara
why
who
are we here?
suggested that you might find help with black ice here. If you needed information on it, though you may not find help
Yeah.
forging anything from it or crafting anything from it.
I go to the prompt and black ice forging.
I don't know what black ice is. Try another phrase. Are you looking for spell components? Are you looking for
What
ice
is black?
weaponry?
What is black ice?
I'm sorry, I don't know what
I'm
black
not
ice
sure.
is.
Emra's just standing in the back laughing.
If you wish
I'm
to
not sure what
purchase
you're looking for. Do
ice
you mean
magics or
obsidian?
spells, say components.
Components.
I heard combatant. I'm sorry, we cannot assist you.
Oh God damn it!
For components, please follow the rotunda around to your left to the components desk.
I'm sorry, I do not understand. Can you please repeat?
Okay, Imri's gonna just go to the components desk
Press
and
0
leave everybody behind.
repeatedly.
She don't want to deal with this.
You get over to the components desk and there's an actual dude there. And he's just like, oh, yeah, what can I help you with?
I was wondering if I can get some, like, fire scrolls?
What variety of fire scroll are you looking for? Are you looking for something concentrated, some sort of area of effect?
Like fire bolt, fireball, anything that could just light cold stuff up on fire.
Oh,
Fireball.
I'm not a magical person, so.
Okay, that's fine. Let me think. I have fireball, I have firebolt, I have flame sword, I have burning hands. We've got one that creates an orb of fire that then just kind of travels. You might want to stay out of the way of that one, though. We've got a spell that can
How much
help
for
you
the-
craft a magical fire. Oh,
How
and I
much
have
for
bottles of
the
alchemist fire.
fire?
Boltas.
How much for the fireball and the magic fire sword scrolls?
Fireball, that'll set you back about 300 gold, and Firebolt, Firebolt's pretty easy. Honestly, if you get Fireball, I'll toss you Firebolt for 20.
You got yourself a deal, and she's gonna hand over the 320.
And
Shekels.
he hands you over
Chuckles.
not a scroll, but a wand of Fireball.
Oh, what?
Hey.
Oh, I thought this was
With-
gonna be a scroll. She's
8 charges on it. Because apparently I can do nothing
Oh.
but roll rocks. Firebolt is a single-use scroll, though.
You said what? Sorry, it glitched.
Firebolt is a single-use scroll.
What level is the fireball casting?
Oh yeah.
That would be a level 5. That is the base level for Fireball.
Okay, cool. What is the firebolt level?
Let me double check here just to be safe. Go to my 5e tools.
Do some mathy math.
Mathy math.
'Cause I can't do it in my head. Mathy math.
The worst kind of math.
Firebolt is generally a cantrip. So it doesn't
okay.
cast at a certain level. It takes you an action. We lost this too. It has a range of 120 feet.
Okay.
Oh, but you know what? I can upgrade it for you, and I'm going to assume if he's selling it as a spell, then let's do a cantrip upgrade on it to level 2. So you're gonna do 2d10 worth of fire damage with that. Oh, OBS disconnected and is reconnecting.
Okay, cool. Oh?
Our stream disconnected for a moment.
Checking on the stream
Okay,
now.
we are reconnected.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're good.
Hello.
Oh, that's weird.
Let me know if you guys can hear me when the stream catches up.
Whoa.
If you can, just go ahead and drop it in the chat for me.
Yeah, stream looks good.
We're super zoomed in on the Twitch.
Yeah, it's because Stu isn't back
And I can't
in.
see Kelly's. Okay.
Yeah, it's because Stu disconnected. OBS loves to do stream is fine. Twitch has buffering issues. It was a nightmare in my stream. Oh, it was a nightmare in your stream too? Shit. OBS loves to do weird things. Yeah, and I don't know what happened with Stu. I'm wondering if his internet dropped. Oh. Hey!
There he is.
Yeah, for Megan, almost like there was
There
an
he
earthquake for a
is.
second there. It was like going.
Sorry
Oh,
about
buddy.
that.
No, you're good. You alright? What happened?
I have no clue what happened.
We killed like 20 people. You missed it. You get no
It's
XP.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
You leveled up to like 5.
No,
Wow, this
he
is only
leveled
level
to
3
5. He did not.
This is only a level
He
3
wasn't here.
campaign. Wow.
Ooh, it is 9 o'clock, so I am going to hop over here. Give me just a second, guys. Twitch put us in the beta. Crit Crafters, I saw it. It's all true. Twitch put us in the beta for giving discounts on submissions. So the last 2 hours of every stream, like last hour and a half, 2 hours every stream, I'm just gonna put up a promo for 35% off 5 or more gift subs. So yeah, I'm gonna start that now. Yes, start my promo.
That's awesome.
Start a 2-hour promotion. Yeah.
Wares. Buy our wares. Buy our wares.
We're shopping, you're shopping.
Oh, okay. And Vincent, you were right earlier. I can activate the promo 7 separate times. So let's do this last Wednesday of every month for the rest of the year, because it goes until Christmas.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then we'll just do it for the whole stream in the future so that you guys have that. But yeah, so it should pop something up on our stream that, like, says so. Cool. All right. Yeah, you have a wand of fireball, lady.
Cool. The Ranger's got a wand now.
Of course they do.
I mean, it's a ranged weapon. But
I had a former roommate who made a melee wizard in Diablo 3, so everything is possible.
everything's possible if only you can persuade the DM. What are the rest of you doing? Like, Imre just came up hard.
Make a joke, not.
I think
preparing
I'm still
myself.
in this other universe, correct? With the people in the library and just trying to figure out where I'm at.
No, like, you know of
I mean,
Baldur's
for lack
Gate.
of better...
Even if you haven't been here before, you know that Baldur's Gate is the largest trading hub in basically the entire Sword Coast, which is most of the realms, like the whole world kind of, that, like, at least your continent. We haven't figured out if you're a world traveler, but you're at least, I assume you've at least been across the majority of this continent. Yeah, it's a large bustling trading port, and even if you haven't been here before, it's kind of, it's like a ring formatted city. There's 3 different sections. There's the outer city, the lower city, and the upper city. The structure itself is pretty straightforward, albeit a little difficult to navigate with all of the back alleys. It is an older city.
And no one else is here with me, correct?
Oh, are you still in the library?
Am I still separated from everybody else?
I thought that you went with them because you were having conversation with them at the last place, so.
Okay. I mean, I was technically yes and no,
but
okay.
I did message you the information that you were looking for in your DMs.
Okay.
The person that's helping us out is a real person and not a construct, right?
The person that's helping Megan is a real person. You guys are still standing at the front desk.
Fuck.
Got so annoyed she left, so.
Oh, God. Dress, what am I doing wrong, buddy?
You know, I'm not really too certain. This is kind of your area of expertise. You've always seem to be able to handle these the best, so I'll just leave them to you. I'm just got this biggest shit-eating grin on my face. I'm just not wanting to help him. I'm sitting here just wanting to make him suffer.
I'm sorry, do you mean cone of cold? I'm sorry,
No,
do you mean
no.
ice bolt?
No.
I'm sorry, do you mean ice storm?
Main menu.
I'm sorry, do you mean ICE law enforcement? No.
Absolutely not.
Fuck them. Main menu.
Indeed.
For spell components, say components. For spells and weapons, say items. For help with tomes, scrolls, and books, say library. If you have information on the night song, say night song.
Night song.
If you have information on the night song, please proceed up the stairs and someone will be with you shortly.
It's a trap!
We don't know that information yet.
Why would you say that? Why would you do? And
I
I just
know we
like
don't. I'm doing a thing. Let me have fun.
God.
I just give him like a dead arm.
We head up the stairs or waiting for somebody?
No, I'm not going up the stairs. I remember what happened last time with this. Ended up in a
There were
cage.
more than one portal?
There's 4.
More than one portal?
Nope, we're not doing that. And I leave. I'm just nope, not having any of this. Not today. Mm-mm.
Imre's just gonna bound off after Doc, like shoving her scroll and her stuff in her pack.
Damn. I'm just gonna
Curious.
follow him. Just, you're no fun.
And I start walking towards my house.
Okay, guess we're going to Doc's house. Who's following?
Imre.
Emery's following, okay.
How far, real quick, how far is Doc's house from here?
It's about a 10-minute walk. He's in the upper city
Oh, okay.
by
So yeah,
the,
then we can
the
just come on.
wide.
Okay. Then on our way there, we'll head to the Devil's Fee first. If I have to meet everyone at Doc's, then I'll just do that.
Okay, who's heading where then?
I'll at least head to Devil's Fee.
Megan and Stu, you're
I'm gonna
still
go.
headed-
I'm gonna go to Doc.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still following Doc.
Okay. Roosevelt, where would you like to go?
I'll go Drids.
Alright.
We've split the party.
Oh, we're not at the Scooby-Doo
wanna go to
moment
a
yet. We'll be
party.
fine.
Nothing
You-
bad ever happens when you split the party.
You get to the Devil's Fee, and Driz, you are very familiar with this place. You're very comfortable. You stroll right in. Roosevelt, as you walk in, you find yourself surrounded by all manner of strange, some magical, some natural, albeit all very odd displays, pictures, items. As you look around, there are many signs, little placards in front of each item, an allegedly cursed painting, the horns of a real war devil, allegedly a tooth of a Tarrasque, black dragon's horn, all kinds of bizarre things, ancient vases, masks whose perspective seems to follow you as you walk through. And this place is unnatural and unsettling in feeling. On the one hand, as an archaeologist, you are so excited to see some of the bits of formerly biological material and the fossils. But on the other hand, something about the buffering issues are back. Oh no! On the other hand, something about this place just doesn't sit right with you. Welcome to the Devil's Fee. Oh, Trist. How have you been? Getting up to any trouble?
Telsic here, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, yeah, so he's talking to me?
No,
Okay,
they're
Drids.
to me. I know them. Yeah, you could say trouble. Definitely could say a lot of trouble.
Well, you made good business for me. Who do you think took the rest of that bull spawn corpse off of Elara's hands?
I'm not surprised by that at all. That said, got any books on black ice?
Black ice.
Being rated.
Being raided. Hello, Raiders. Quests and Jests.
Welcome,
Hi.
Questions
Hello,
Former
Jess.
Hello,
Raiders.
friends. Hi. How
Hello.
is everyone?
Hi, Question
Hello.
Jess.
What's Gucci, sir?
Well,
Love it.
aside from the random technical issues we've had this evening,
It
everything's
is
peachy.
Uniqlo at best in here. Yeah. Gucci is an overstatement. The kids are getting in trouble. We are discount Prada bag. Azrael has made a critical error. He's allowed me to
Yeah,
purchase
We have
the
Prada.
dust of dryness.
We have
Oh
Prada
no!
at home. Oh no!
That's
Oh,
the stuff
no.
you use to keep from chafing in the summer, right? Dust of dryness. 67,000 gold, dear
Damn.
God!
That's a lot of gold.
Emre just got a wand of
On
fireball.
what?
Yeah, what did you
And a
spend
scroll of fire
67,000 gold on?
Everything.
I still have 60k.
And you still have 60k.
Nice.
Jesus.
I must know.
Well, that sounds like about a barrel.
No, the
full of
critical
gold
error was having a
that,
halfling
Triss
chef
has
challenge
in
a
his
Goliath
bank.
Hell Knight to an eating contest played by my sister and saying, I can eat you under the table. Instant regret.
Wow.
Plus 2 starred armor, fool's weight.
I don't know. I think
That
you
is
should
a
have gotten
critical error.
more.
Yeah, Helsix just like black ice, huh? Have any other names?
Oh, it's the shards of something that I can't remember right now, and it's on the tip of my tongue too.
Have a good night, Azrael.
Ah,
I'm glad you had a good
have a
game.
good night.
Thanks for coming by.
Shopping spree. Not so much for these guys. They are on the hunt for information about black ice. It is the shards of the Krishinabon.
Krishinabon, thank you. Thank you. I was like, it's not Cinnabon. It's not. It's very
Love a
much
good
not.
Cinnabon.
It's
Shards
not a
of the
cinnamon.
Cinnabon.
What is it?
Krishinabon.
Shards
That's
of the
a name I haven't
Krishinabon.
heard in a while.
Yeah.
So, let me get this straight. You're after a car castle.
Probably. My
Perfect.
bigger concern is I have a god I need to kill.
Ooh, killing gods. Who are we after?
Auril.
The Frost Maiden. She's a tough one. Auril has many forms, most of which killable.
So I've learned.
Difficult under circumstances. If you run into her as a diamond, don't even bother. You don't happen to have black ice, do you? Do you possess black ice at this moment? Told the god of murder that he knows better and the god is wrong.
I've just got the lockbox like slung over. Got that lockbox slung over my shoulder and just. You think I just carry a warded lockbox around with me for fun?
Wouldn't be
Wait,
the
wait,
first
no,
time.
say no more, say no more.
She kind of
Throw it up onto a table I know is fine.
She pulls it open. She just grabs it as if it were nothing. She's giving it a twirl. Interesting. This is effectively a shard of power. Now, if you get these two close to each other, bang, whole thing goes up. On the bright side, if you had the right person or the right methodology, you could feasibly harness the power within this shard, making it lethal, but not in the way you think. If you have someone that can channel this power, it can be used as a powerful, powerful magic. I've said power too many times. Lethal magic. What this is a shard of something that was once about yay. When a Kessel tried to take hold over Icewind Dale the first time, he turned them into obelisks, giant towers, conduits for his power. It was only by the tribes uniting, the help of the companions of the whole, and the gods themselves that took him down. This power is massive when turned into a conduit. But in this form, you might be able to channel that. Well, not you specifically, but someone who is good with magics might be able to channel this into something lethal for the Frost Maiden. That ice bitch won't know it hit her.
Perfect.
On the
Two things I
other
needed in
side
one.
of that coin, my advice doesn't come free, but I'll consider the bull spawn carcass as payment for this. If you should so happen to run across more shards of black ice, more trinkets, these could sell for a pretty platinum. And I would be so inclined to continue offering you my services.
Hellsick, you know there are plenty of things I don't mind giving you in return for information, but something like this ain't really one of them.
As long as it's in this shop,
If I need more information, I can also just
nothing
pay
Soul
you.
can do with it.
Yeah, it's the people who I worry about buying it.
Worth an
Or
ask.
the people who might buy it that I worry about.
I tell you what, barter me for a single piece that I promise to keep on my person because it's an interesting topic of conversation, and I promise to use it responsibly. It's no good to me if I use it. I cannot channel it. Just a pretty thing to talk about.
Alright. I'll take that deal.
Lovely. Always love to
But,
have an upper
as
hand on my clientele.
As I start to hand her a piece. As I start to hand her the shard, though, just pull it back. But
The red flag.
if you start losing track of time or start getting a little foamy at the mouth, I'm taking this back.
Darling, I've no idea what day it is, and I'm always foaming at the mouth.
No. I don't
What, you
think you
meant
fully
literally?
understand. Yes.
Okay, it stays on my person in the shop, and when I've locked up for the night, it will stay in the building.
Pretty sure I caught that.
It stays on
It's
my
Squirt did that
frozen
thing
and
where it
just-
sped you up.
Fast forwarded.
OBS disconnected again, and it's trying to reconnect, but it should fill the gap.
Oh.
I will keep
No,
it
it sounded like a legal
on my
disclaimer at the end of an
person
advert.
in the shop,
Yep.
and I will leave it in the shop when I've left for the night. And I promise only to talk about it within the confines of this shop, so as to avoid more loss of time and literal foaming at the mouth. I don't know who this is, but I adore this woman. Very fun conversation to have. Hey, Shock Trooper. This is Helsick. She runs the Devil's Fee in Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm. I'll hand over that shard then.
And she just... Happy doing business with you. Let me know what happens with that lich
As always.
and that god. I have a few ideas of ways I might display them. I've always wanted a dead god in my shop. Nice capstone to my collection, don't you think?
Further, short of killing their or destroying their phylactery, you got anything that might help slow down a lich?
Slow down a carcassel. Anything that's shiny, anything that can argue. And if I were willing to bet, sorry, that was a weird notification to get in the middle of stream. If I were willing to bet, he is just thick enough that his phylactery is probably on his person, as he does not trust a soul. Between you, me, and the fence post, he was never a terribly good master of the weave. A passable apprentice at best, failed his way upward. Lock him away, make a deal with someone,
Alright.
or figure out what's giving him his power. Otherwise, I can
Easy
think
enough.
of a couple of people who recently made a return to the realms that would know exactly how to help you. Should you need to get in contact with them, you wouldn't even need to ask me. Just ask that barkeep of yours. Nothing like a user manual for killing an all-powerful being.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about there.
Well, then for once, it would seem you were ahead of me on the information. Good for you. Though I suppose it is a common name.
Well, Roosevelt, unless there's anything you might need of the infernal nature, I think we'd best be off to docks then.
Ooh, yes. Is there anything a professor could possibly need from me? You look like you have something you'd be interested in, and I just have yet to figure out what it is. Tell me, what is it you seek? I cannot offer you the infinite nor the divine, but I can offer you the unattainable. At a price.
I'm really curious in the motivations of the Frost Queen. Is that too much of a question to ask of you?
I'm not a mind reader, I'm just a shopkeep that has a knack for getting my hands on things I'm not supposed to. And a reputation to keep people away from them.
Fair enough.
That being said, your ties to Netheril are quite interesting.
Or sometimes helping get us into places we shouldn't be.
And if you were to come
I'm sorry,
about
what was that, Trix?
Vincent, will you
Sorry, me?
repeat yourself? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was just saying that not only that, but you have a knack for helping get people into places they shouldn't be either.
Constantly. That being said, your ties
By
to
what means
Netheril
exactly?
are interesting. By any means necessary. I have my ways. I travel. I've been known to make a deal or two. Tell you what.
So the old-fashioned way.
If you ever so happen upon a Netherese crystal, consider me your source for any information. I would be ever so curious to learn how one is called to it. Now, if there's nothing left for you two, I think I'd like to go have lunch. Which means I'll be needing to close up my shop.
Yeah. We gotta meet back up with our good old friend the doctor.
I don't know that I've ever heard anyone call him by
He's
his
a
full
strange
moniker.
one, that.
Well then, look out for yourselves. Bring yourselves back in one piece, and if you find anything interesting, let me have a look-see, yeah?
Can only promise a look. I can't promise you'll get anything.
See, that's my job to convince you. I just need you to bring it here. And she escorts you out of the shop, and she locks up and heads to lunch. Kelly seems deep in thought.
We'll take off back to docks.
She hasn't had one of these moments yet. You sense that she was not telling
I think I'm
you
overthinking
everything.
something.
Almost as if she was in your head. Not a mind reader, it seems, at all.
Well, that certainly doesn't alleviate anything.
It's not supposed to.
I understood. I have something on me that I don't know if this is a correct person in which to inquire.
Helsik is a purveyor of all of the things that nobody's supposed to be able to get a hold of. Things from the hells, rare beasts, foul creatures, the world across, not just Faerun. She also somehow manages to collect magical and cursed, oftentimes, items, some of which most only thought to be rumor or myth. She's an interesting bird, that
So
one.
I've got I have 2 to 3 items which I want to see her opinions on. I have this trinket that I received from a dig site. I want to know a little more about it. See if she can give me some information on it.
You will have to come back when she's back in the shop, but rare and weird items, totally her specialty.
How is she with enigmatic letters?
Enigmatic letters?
As in a letter that may or may have a riddle in it. How is she good with resolving that? Or is that not her forte?
That's not so much her. I came back because I clipped something from our stream that you know you guys would appreciate. Watch it when you can and bask in my shame. Absolutely. Hang on, let me copy that. Or actually, I can just click on it in my phone. But food, I mean food. Okay.
I love the title.
I am going to copy the link and text it to myself. Actually, I'll just text it to Vincent. There we go.
That
I am
works.
so excited to see that whole exchange. I'm so excited to see that whole exchange. You'll want someone who's more of a code cracker. You'll want a rogue, a guild member, a bootlegger, prohibitionist types that are good with hidden meanings.
Okay. In the meantime, then I would like to come back at some point to have her examine this trinket that I have.
Okay. Then I will say you guys are catching up to them. Stu and Megan, as you get to the house, things are as they usually are. Doc, you are booking it to your front door and you get there and you're like, right, keys, shit, keys. Just boot open the door.
Michael Myers is after me.
What is it you are so in a hurry to look for?
I instantly go to the downstairs basement, like get to the bookcase, open it up,
Murder
and
basement.
go down to the murder basement.
Emery's just slowly following you, just like
Murder in basement is duplicative. Like what's the term for a duplicative thing?
Redundant.
Tautology?
Redundant. Thank you.
And I start going around and I start like pulling off the covers of like some of the items and opening up some of the doors to the cases that were closed for some of Dad's projects that were, and I'm looking for like the Portalis and its associated components.
So, you have the cube, it's in your room at the keep. You have the journal. You have the framework that was left destroyed in the shop. It's at your shop. You have a dream, and you have some knowledge.
You were chopping up pretty bad there. Can you?
I'm gonna need you guys to hold for a second and talk amongst each other, because I am going to give you an option to do something, Going to give you
Ooh.
an option to do something, but I need to grab a book.
Okay.
A book? Like a what?
A book? I know a book.
You know, they're the things with the pages with the words in it.
Made out
I
of
can
trees?
read.
Sometimes I got pictures in them that you can draw through.
Listen, picture books are the best kind of books. I have this gorgeous book, like version of The Hobbit that has like watercolor pictures in it. Oh my god. I've never opened it because I don't want to crack the spine. It's absolutely beautiful. One day I'll open it. I just don't want to ruin the spine.
Hold on. How do you know it's gorgeous if you had to actually crack the spine?
Because
I was
on
just
the
thinking
like
that.
it
The
came
front and back,
it came
if it
in
looks
this
pretty?
like yeah, and it came in this like box set that had like the picture, like some of the pictures. But like, so I collect Tolkien books. So I have like 5 versions of The Hobbit, and this one is like gigantic, and it has like watercolors in it. So it's like I really don't want to open it because I don't want to break the spine. It's just, I'm a nerd. Okay,
So you
It's
told me you
beautiful.
literally bought a picture book that you refuse to look at the
Mhm.
pictures of. Like its sole
I'm
existence
not
in
like
life is to be viewed. That is the whole
It's so
point of a
beautiful.
picture book. And you
It's
are
kinda
just
like the
denying it
size-
that objective.
It's kind of the size of like a coffee table book, and I don't have my own coffee table to like display
I
it on.
would
So maybe
say-
one day I'll get like a display and open it up, like
To a singular
maybe
page like
Rails
a
in the Dark or
museum.
something.
You find
I mean,
a book.
I'm not gonna say I
That's
have a
not how
Tolkien
you do a
museum,
picture
but
book.
Nope.
Sorry, the DM is back.
You find a book.
All right, what was that?
You find a book. Its thick
Can we
covers
actually
made
open
of
it?
ornately tooled leather decorated with gold filigree. Of particular interest, one thing that stands out is the illustration on the cover. The bust of an imposing spellcaster.
I'm gonna ask you, Imre, are we allowed
gonna-
to open the book? Can we see what's in the book? What's in the book?
oh, Imre doesn't care. Imre doesn't care. Megan would care. Imre
You
does not
guys
care.
haven't caught
Open the
up
book.
quite yet either.
I was about to.
You're still at the Devil's Fee.
I open up the book and start going through the book.
I'm going to use my
Imre's
DM
gonna, like, kind of
senses to
too
rewind
short
and
or
ask you
over his
both to
shoulder.
roll a history check or an arcana check.
Sorry, you sped up again.
Yeah, I heard like Arcana check. I didn't hear anything else before.
All I
that.
heard was Arcana.
Doc resolved to open the book, but Imre Puriel, go ahead and roll arcana or history for me.
Hold on, let me see what I have better. Well, it's the same, so okay. That's a 19.
Yay.
You know
She said
this
she
to
can
be
leave.
the bust of the legendary spellcaster Mordenkainen, an ancient and powerful wizard. Oh, hang on. That's weird. Our live is unstable. And it says the broadcast we were watching has ended. But it still shows that we're live. It's still recording.
Yeah, I'm still looking at us here
Okay.
live.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I can still see
Yeah.
us
It
live.
fixed itself. It gave me an issue on my end.
And it says there's 22 people watching us?
That's cool.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, beautiful
Hello.
people.
This is the bust of a powerful spellcaster, Mordenkainen. An ancient and powerful wizard, said to have traveled between the planes. Legend has it he made it as far as Ravenloft, and has done battle with Strahd von Zarovich, best friend to the
shit.
mighty Elminster, and teacher to Gale Decarius of Waterdeep, master of the arcane arts. But why would he be on a book?
I'm gonna relay that back to Doc. So I have to say it word for word.
Doc is currently just going through the book right now.
Emery is going to kind of like close it in his hands and be like, I don't think we should mess with this. Maybe we should find someone who knows more about magic first, in case you accidentally let something out.
As
I
you
peer
read
over to
through
her.
the pages, you see scribbled in the margins notes from someone whose handwriting is not of the author's. Matrius. It seems someone was studying it. As you look closer at the text, you see the title, The Joy of Extra-Dimensional Spaces. This seems to be a book about traveling between realms, between and beyond the planes, from the very modern Kanan himself. Who was Matrius? And why is her handwriting all through the margins? It almost seems as if she was searching for something.
Okay, so listen, I know I don't know much about anything really, but you always mention this like Gaz person, and you're always talking about like I don't know, traveling, extra-dimensional traveling. Maybe this can help you, but I still think we need help. I still think we need someone with more understanding of this.
Doc, go ahead. I'm gonna have you make a couple rolls here. Go ahead and roll for wisdom, and then roll for arcana.
Okay, that is a soft 20 for wisdom.
Yes.
And that is a 16 for arcana.
It seems as you're going through the book that the handwriting in here, there's two different sets. The first is outlining things, asking questions, taking notes. The second seems familiar, but we'll get back to that. You see some interesting words that stand out to you specifically. You see that one set of handwriting was talking about Morden Kanan's magnificent manor. You also see words you did not expect to find in this book. The keep. The second set of handwriting is familiar. It's Elara's.
I close my eyes and I like concentrate deep, and my inner thoughts are, Gaz, if you can hear me, if you're there, let me know. Anything.
Are your eyes just closed and you're just like shaking your head without saying anything? Because Imre's gonna be looking at you like you're crazy.
Yes.
She's gonna be very worried that this book is doing something to you.
Nothing.
It's possessed.
Necronomicon ex mortis.
There is no response.
After a couple seconds, I open my eyes.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I was just kind of hoping I'd hear something.
Yeah, I kind of know how that is. I mean, you know, gods in the nugget and all.
And I start walking around like the framework of the portcullis and the other devices, and just kind of
The portalis is not in
looking at the book.
this room.
Which room is it in?
What remains of what you know now to be the portalis lives in your shop on the docks of
okay.
Grey Harbor.
Hmm.
I go back over to the bookshelf
Mm-hmm.
in my little work corner, and I look through to see if there's anything of again, anything that I have for dimensional communications, planar communications, anything of that nature.
Other than the book that you found, there seems to be some books on the astral planes, illithid anatomy, ancient civilizations of the outer planes, and an old dusty handbook for a training academy of some sort.
I noticed that I look at the dusty book and just to take a look at it real quick and kind of dust it off real quick and see what the actual book is for.
Okay, hang on.
Made the librarian do a job. How dare you?
She apparently knows the Dewey Decimal System.
Do,
Do, do, do, do, do, do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Boop,
Do
boop,
do
doop, 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 doop.
do do boom boom.
It's dance hour.
Dancing. We're dancing. Look at me, I'm dancing. Good old claptrap.
Come on, get in the boat. Fishes, come on, get in the boat. Fish, fish.
The Astral Adventurer's Guide. And at the bottom, it says, property of the Spelljammer Academy.
Well, this seems interesting.
What's a Spelljammer Academy? Never heard of that.
Yeah, like I'm honestly thinking of like Councilman Jam from like Parks and Rec, and that's
Damn.
I don't think that's where you're trying to go.
Well, out
You've
of
been
character.
jammed.
Well,
Jammed.
out of
Suck it,
character,
nope.
I know what Spelljammer is, but in character, does Doc understand the words that are on the pages in front of him?
Can he
The
read?
words on
Is that
the
what your question
pages
was?
in front of you are in common. As you take a peek
I just take an edge on
inside, the opening words are, the astral plane is quite literally the plane of stars. More precisely, it is where the stars and the portals to the heavens reside. An infinitely vast celestial void that surrounds all the worlds of the material plane.
So that's fascinating.
I pack these 2 books up, put them in my pouch. Well, I think I have some questions for our friend Elara when we get back to the keep.
Yeah, also, like, why are these down here? Did you know your father collected books on the astral plane or something?
Pops was a very mysterious man. I was too busy getting in trouble and kidnapped as a child to remember a lot of stuff.
As you try to find your words from the back of your consciousness, I see you have found the book. Good. It is only the first step upon your journey to the truth.
Wait.
Sounds
Is
like
this
some
who's hearing?
like,
Who's hearing
onset of
this?
Doc is
schizophrenia, buddy.
hearing this.
Wait. Okay, good. Because usually when you do that, it's Imre who's hearing the voices.
Great.
So I had to ask. I was like,
Two
what?
schizophrenic party members. Awesome.
So I stopped. I stopped like mid sentence as I'm trying to explain
as
things.
you stop mid sentence, and as this is kind of happening, and you're just like having a moment, Drizzt and Roosevelt come bounding down the stairs.
Oh, hey guys. Welcome to the party.
Well, that was
he
weird.
appears to be like doing his own thing. What's going on with him? You seem your butt looks a little awkward and squarish. What's going on there?
Why are we looking at my behind?
Because you
it's
puckered.
a thing I noticed.
And Doc
It's
just
a
kind
thing I notice.
Doc just
How
kind
do I
of
not
turns
look?
around and looks at his behind like, I don't think it's squarish. What the hell's going
Well,
on here?
you do have books in your butt pack, so.
Hey, that is fair enough.
Don't disagree with me in front of him.
I stop showing off in front of the furry cat person.
Listen, I want him to like me, okay?
I want them to like me too, but don't show me up. And I kind of nudge her a little bit.
I can feel like,
So
I'm so much bigger than I'm just gonna grab one.
grab what?
What?
Just
Are
you
you grabbing one of the?
Are you goosing me?
oh. Oh, Roosevelt.
As you grab the book,
I
you
don't know
pull
what the
it
term
out.
goosing means, but no, I just want to grab the book out of your packet.
Which one?
Don't make it weird.
As you grab the book, you pull out the big one, and you're like, why do you have a book with Mordenkainen's face on it in your pocket? You studying magic or history, bud?
I'm an
You don't know what the
artificer.
book is, but you do know what Mordenkainen's face looks like. He is another scholar and keeper of knowledge and, one of one, like, unique tomes and things like that.
Yeah, he's a very well-known guy.
Just
And
light reading for the evening.
Well, I have questions, and I take the book back out of her hands, and
Her, I beg your finest pardon.
them. I'm sorry. His. Theirs.
No, I'm theirs.
And
Vincent is theirs. Roosevelt is he, him. Kelly is she, her. Unlike my female dwarf with the beard, who was
Yes,
also
yeah.
she,
Me
her,
so-
and was just giving he,
I'm
him.
Megan.
Me.
You're all glitching and it's making it so much worse.
Oh no! Oh my god, I'm glitching
See?
so bad on the stream.
Oh yeah.
You're glitching
Oh,
on
yeah.
my
Oh my
end
God.
in Discord.
Blissfully
Wow.
unaware of what's going on in the stream. I'm just on the Discord.
She's
Oh,
glitching
no,
in
like
the
an
Discord on
elder.
my
I look-
end too.
Oh wow, on my end, I'm not glitching on the Discord, but I'm
Oh,
glitching
yeah.
really bad on the Twitch.
Well,
On
it's
the
because
Twitch
the
feed,
Twitch is pulling
The
from
Twitch.
my Discord
That's how
view.
you know we're the elder millennials. We put the before the
wow.
service.
No, this isn't like a
Well, good
the
times.
Netflix. This is like
Oh,
the
cool.
Twitch silent stream. Stream is in parentheses. Stream is a parenthetical. It's not the Twitch as in the Netflix, the YouTube. It's the Twitch parenthetical stream.
I don't know.
Even
things.
that
You're better now, though.
just flutters.
You're all fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's see.
so I get the book and I look over to Driss and like I have so many questions for Elara and just I think this will get us on the path to finding Gaz. I know it's not the most pertinent of things, but boy has it been racking my brain lately.
I've been known to read a book or two. Why do we need this other individual? May I peruse this book?
Not just yet. And I put
Why?
it back in the
Why?
what?
That sounds like you have no credible answer. Please hand me the book back. I grabbed it for a reason.
You're in my home.
It is technically his book, Roosevelt.
It is my book.
The fact that you are being so
Granted-
secretive.
Granted, you're a 7-foot tall cat person and can probably eviscerate me, but it's my home. It's rude to eviscerate people in their homes.
If you own a home and you have a cat within it, you absolutely know who controls the domain. Now hand me the book.
I don't have a cat in it.
Yeah, you
Emery's gonna lean over to Doc and be like, I think he's the cat.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
he's the cat.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I don't understand why we're still in this position. Just give me the book and this will be over with. It's as simple as that.
Listen, Roosevelt, I really think this is like something super important to Doc, and I mean, we should be good friends and not try. She starts to kind of like,
and Doc
she
is just like,
starts to kind of like
Is this
fold
or
in on
is
herself.
this not relevant to the mission that we are all on collectively?
I mean,
Not
I've
technically
been traveling
yet.
with him longer.
That sounds
and
like a yes to me.
I've been traveling with him longer, and there
More
are
in the
some things
side
that
quest
I'm still
territory right now.
really, really confused about. And I don't know all of the.
I needed
like,
a quick,
just
I
don't
needed a
know.
quick answer, and it wasn't so quick as I thought it would be. And I figured I'd at least
Perhaps it could be of
bring it-
use then. Why are you stuttering about? What is it that is so secretive about this book?
It's not that it's secretive. It's just that I'm still trying to get an understanding of what is going on.
Well, clearly you don't understand it. Perhaps another person might be of more
Can you
use
tell
in
me why I'm
understanding
hearing
the
voices?
book.
Can you tell me why I'm hearing voices in my head?
I can only surmise, sir, based on how you're acting. However, I do not want to put a diagnosis on you. I only ask that you please hand me the book so that I may examine it myself.
Dog is thoroughly flustered, and he just gives up with reasoning with the cat creature, and is like, "My fucking home, I was a goddamn it."
Putting fire with gasoline.
And I just hand her the book. All right, well, we have what I came for. Let's get back to the keep. I need a drink or 6, and
So I would like to examine the book. I don't know, other than I don't think speed reading is within my skill set. However, I would like to do what I can. I want to know where he's earmarked it, because I guarantee you this motherfucker.
I haven't earmarked anything.
Like
Oh,
you
no,
were looking at a
we
specific
literally
course
just
that you're
like
supposed
we
to
literally
do.
just opened it and like flipped through pages.
But he knows enough about it where he like doesn't want anyone else to look at it until he figures it out. Right? Or did I miss something?
As you open the book, you see handwritten notes scribbled in the margins in 2 different sets of handwriting. Neither look familiar to you. You see words that are familiar, but you're not entirely sure what it is they're getting at. You see the joy of extra-dimensional spaces, Morden Canaan's magnificent manor. But there is one set of words that stands out as one you would know. In bold letters, in one of the margins, the keep. It seems Elara has some questions to answer.
Okay, so maybe we arrived at the same conclusion, but it doesn't hurt to have a second opinion. Why were you so difficult? It instructed you to go to a place. Why could you simply not relay that to us?
Doc does the Picard face palm.
The Picard face palm.
The Picard double face palm.
You have to let Riker in.
No problem, Radar. Good to see you. Get some
He
sleep.
needs to
bud.
know what's
Double
going
face
Happy
on.
to
palm, and I
always
felt like
have
one
you.
hand and then another hand from the same side.
Yeah,
Get
just
some
my hand
sleep,
and another
happy
hand
to
comes
have
out of
you,
nowhere.
as always. No, from the same side. It's the
Oh.
it's a right hand and then another right
another
hand.
right hand.
I don't think I know the double Picard face palm. I know the one. My dad and I use it a lot.
I take the book back and I put it back in my pouch, my book bag,
Congratulations, I'm crying.
and and I just take a look around and I'm just like, Dad, what have you gotten me into, Pops? And all right, well, let's head back to the keep. And as I get to the doorway that goes upstairs, I hit the light switch for the sconces and the other lights to.
Yeah, with a
There are light switches in
With
what
a-
is this? 18.
and a You've closed up your lab.
Oh yeah, Kelly doesn't know what powers my house.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, his house is
Some
powered
weird
by
stuff going on in there.
elementals. His dear old pops harnessed elemental energy on a micro scale. In order to bring the house
So he's a witch.
water,
we burn him.
heat, electricity. No, he's an artificer. Clearly, divinely gifted with knowledge that no one else has. And definitely not of demonic in nature. But even if it was, demons
I was
are a
about to
fairly
say he's a
normal
demon.
thing here. So, I mean, they're not a warlock, and they're not using it for anything bad. So, if it helps
There was
the people
also
of
a
Baldur's
point
Gate,
when we thought that the basement might have been, but it turns out it's not a murder basement. So there's that too.
Yes.
Again, all basements are murder basements. Just give
Well,
it
no,
time.
they specifically thought my pops was a murderer.
There were like jars of like limbs and stuff.
I'm sorry. How
But
is
then
it
we, like-
not a murder basement?
there were
Well, but then we found out that
boxes
they were
of limbs. There were also prototype
You're just making it so
prosthesis
much
and
worse.
mobility aids.
that was before we
That's a
found out
cover.
that he was probably trying to figure out how to make prosthetics and stuff.
There's also a prototype, like super cool wheelchair down here.
I'm sorry, a prototype of what?
A super cool wheelchair for adventurers that may have lost the use of their legs. It seems that his pops was a champion of accessibility and was working on using his powers as an inventor and an artificer to create a better chair for wheelchair riders.
Sounds like a front to me, but okay.
Also, Tiefers
Sounds
has
like a front.
Tiefers has a
The
prosthetic
Attack of Opportunity
paw-
Media would like to take this opportunity to remind everyone that we are in fact champions of accessibility. We do love our wheelchair riding adventurers, and it is not a front.
Yes, I'm not being a douche nozzle. Roosevelt
Yeah.
is sus. We are not.
Roosevelt's like,
Yeah,
Anglers
Emery's little
Daedalus,
fox
that
friend.
sounds made up. You're clearly a circus person and a contortionist trying to break into places. Extra bendy, my ass.
No lie though, contortionists are a little weird. They freak me out a little bit.
We're just
Like, all respect,
hypermobile.
It's literally not natural. Like
It
it's
is
just-
literally
things
the
are supposed
most
to bend certain ways.
natural.
The most bendy.
I was literally
No,
born
no.
like this, and
No,
I
no, no,
cannot
no.
fix it.
No, it's unnerving. Okay,
There you go. Unnerving
okay,
is fine.
I'm just shooting myself and everyone else in the foot. So we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Unnerving is fine. I can get how it would be unnerving.
It's icky. It's like ASMR. It's just not. I don't understand it.
Love ASMR.
It's
Don't
gross.
knock
Oh,
ASMR.
no. Every
I
time someone
also
goes,
don't
like,
like the sound of my first
something in the
rib
video, I'm like, nope,
relocating
nope,
itself
nope.
back to where it belongs. I just live like this.
Well, I look back at the group and like, well, shall we get back to the keep at this point?
I'm fine with that.
I'm kind of curious about those books now.
See? Pull the other one
I
out of
want
the
to know
left
why
pocket.
Elara. I want to know why Elara's handwriting is in that book.
Mm.
Well,
Do we know the other? We do not know the other individual's handwriting, correct?
Correct.
And we don't exactly have any like forensic handwriting experts on hand.
Correct.
There's
Well,
no
I feel like
database for
Roosevelt
that
would
in-
know
in
how to do
Baldur's
that. That'd
I'm
be
sure
like
the
one of those
questions will
special
be-
things that Roosevelt just like whips out of his pocket. I'd be like, oh, okay. Would not
I
question
have
it.
CODIS in my pocket. I heard you snort. That was amazing. Okay. I'm fine going back to the keep.
I close up my area and shall we?
We shall.
Yes, of
As you
course.
exit the house,
We're all very serious. We're going back to the keep.
it is a peaceful day in the wide. Your walk is lovely. The gates are open and free of tolls. Citizens flowing freely between the upper city and the lower city. All is as it should be. You arrive at the keep with
And
no
no ball spawn.
consequences, and no ball spawn, and no riots, and no dueling or sumptuary laws. So, it's a good day in Baldur's Gate for you guys.
Yay! We've won.
For now, at least.
Listen, something always happens when we are at Baldur's Gate. So when something doesn't happen, I'm happy.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I got the
Here,
idea for
the-
this
the
series
trouble
in the
comes to
first
us.
place. The Forgotten Realms is always in the shit. And people are just like, it's normal. Ball spawn? Just another day. Wouldn't be a festival without a ball spawn appearing and murdering someone.
Giant.
It has
giant
opened up.
brain rising
Ah,
from
no big
the
deal,
ocean.
just a
Yeah,
The
Tuesday.
ocean? Normal. No big.
No worries. Adorable. Got a crown on it? Cool. Anyway.
Oh, that's oh. Speaking of unnerving, no.
Oh, you're doing the
Well,
chameleon
then tell
eye
me
thing.
what you're doing.
No.
I open the door to the keep and walk on into the keep. Something is broken with her eyes. Oh, crit crafters. I have a seat at the bar and
Dark Glass
Well,
is just
why have
like,
you
use
lost
your
your
word-
voice?
you gonna use your words
Like
there,
you're
buddy?
upset. You had a whole 10 minutes to walk it off. Why have you lost your voice?
two. Give me two, please.
To
Strong.
lemonade.
Anything strong.
To waters.
Strong.
Too strong.
Strong.
Got it. I mean, I think the chefs are kind of busy,
I'm having a hard
but they're
time
the
with words.
strongest that I know. I didn't think you were into that, but
Two strong drinks. Just
there we
two.
go. See, it's so nice when you use your words. He comes back with 2 large flagons of ale.
Can I like push up next to him and grab one of those two?
Nope, because I grabbed the second one.
I need to grab my heating pad. I will be right back.
Okay.
And I just let out the largest burp.
Driz does bring you one too, though, Roosevelt. You have a very large glass of ale in front of you.
Nice.
Hey, I feel better. Well, emotionally I don't feel better, but mentally I feel better.
You gonna share with the class there, or?
I don't think I will right now. I'm still processing. That's the word.
Hey, Drizzt, what's he processing?
You know, I'm not quite sure. I was kind of late to the party when he was already starting to lose it, so...
Oh, great. Perfect. The
Read
raid!
again.
Who's raiding? Havoc! Havoc's raiding
Hello,
us.
Havoc.
Get another raid.
Hi,
Hello,
guys.
raiders.
Hey.
Welcome!
Hello.
Evening.
How are
was
you
the
all?
game? How is everyone? We missed you. He's processing
welcome
reliving
to
the
our,
trauma of the dances he did last time.
Look. Those
And
dances.
I will never forget, Crit Crafters, because I have already put a stream marker on them, and I will be clipping them and putting them on TikTok.
Well, I won't ever forget them then. They may become a staple of the stream. I don't know. Maybe.
I miss these dances. I need to know about all the dances.
Okay.
I need to get on the Twitch.
Doc, buddy, I'm gonna need some words from you. You've had your drinks. I'm gonna need words. Listen. Both of the girls are trying to figure other shit out brought to us by you.
I pull out the tome and I slam it on the table and...
Oh. About that. You got split from the party, so you watched most of it and talked to chat. Nice. Aw. Crit Crafters, making you do a dance. Do a little dance. No, never.
I feel cheapened.
What the was that noise?
You never watch Invader Zim? When Gur controls the elevator and he's trying to make Gaz do a little dance to make the elevator go?
No, I never watched Invader Zim. My sister was into it, but I get God damn, that show is like has to be at least 25 years old at this point.
It's older than that, I think.
Maybe 30?
Crit Crafters subscribed with Prime!
I don't
It's
know.
quite
I
old.
never watched it.
Dudes! Thank you!
Thank you,
Thanks
Crit
for
proud.
Crafters.
What? I so appreciate that. You guys are so fucking chill. Thank you, Crit Crafters. I will do a little dance this time.
We'll all do a little dance. Even Kelly. Megan's
Cortana,
doing it off
play
screen.
caramel
The
dancing.
system is down.
It's down.
Where's my light switch?
What did I tell you about doing the light
I
switch
actually have a
raid?
dimmer switch. I can't even do a light switch rage party. I have a stupid like I have to press the button and just go.
I could.
Not the same
But it would
effect.
just
I know I've got
do it,
glow
but
sticks
the rest of
around
my
here
life,
somewhere.
You won't notice it.
Shock Trooper!
Hey, Shock Trooper!
Aw.
Thanks.
Is this what I have to do every time
Thank
now?
you, Shock Trooper.
My traps are gonna
Well,
be
there's
more massive
also an
than they
incoming
already
hype
were.
train. Wait, there's an incoming hype train.
And a hype train? Oh, fine.
In 3 minutes.
Doot, doot.
I
I know, and I'm still running the 35% off 5 or more
You
gifted
get sub
subs, I
promo.
think, too. There's so much running right now.
Yeah. So get the subs while you can. Get all the discounts.
Now dance, my puppets! Also clip the dance.
Oh.
Thank you for clipping the dance. Megan's gonna be so confused.
Oh yeah.
She's like, I walked away for 5 minutes to get my heating
Oh,
cut.
we do
What
things.
happened? Okay, buddy, I'm gonna need words. Listen, the gals
I
are
had to
doing research.
pop into the
I
microwave,
am
sorry.
the only one here that can possibly decipher whatever it is that you're trying to tell me. Crafters used 40 bits for an on-screen celebration. Cute. That was so fun. I didn't know that did that. I thought that I programmed that wrong. I'm very happy it works.
Cute. Oh my god. I love the little guy with the beard.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Little party guy. Yeah. Doc, get to talking. What with the where did you find this?
I in my basement. With
To
all of Dad's stuff in my basement.
Well, yeah, that would probably explain it, wouldn't it? You're so like your father. That book was not really supposed to leave this house. It was not supposed to leave the keep. And it being outside of the keep, I mean, at least it was with your dad, but concern, because do you see this?
And I
this
open
is
up
concern.
I open up the book. I open up the book and point to Elara's handwriting.
Yep. That's that it. Maybe it's better that I show you. You should probably follow me. And he begins to walk up the stairs, up upon the 4th floor. He walks along
Always
the
side
railing
quests.
and down the corridor. So many of my pages turned that I really didn't want to. Oh god.
Is it just Doc following up there?
That's up to you guys. You can also follow if you like.
Oh. Absolutely.
Yeah,
look
Emery's gonna
back and-
follow because
I look back and
very invested.
in for a penny, in for a pound.
Well, you know I'm on your ass.
I don't know what that means, but
Please don't touch
I'm in
my
this
ass
now.
again.
As you walk down the hall, he brings you to a rather dusty, cobweb-covered door. So, Matrius used to be a guest here, and Elara was trying to help them figure out how to make their version of the keep a permanent Mordenkainen's magnificent manor. This was back when we only had the one location. We couldn't figure out the multiple doors. She was helping us, and She did a lot of research. I don't know why she needed her own, but she'd disappear for hours, sometimes days at a time. And one day, she went in her room and just never came out. I couldn't bear to clean it. What if she comes back? What if she did it? I mean, we did it. Why couldn't she? And he opens the door. As the door opens and you look around the room, it becomes increasingly obvious how long it has sat, trapped in time. A mirror cracked sits upon the nightstand, the bed half made, signs of love and of research. Someone lived here once, but no longer. The room coated thick in dust. Where the curtains part, a singular stream of sunlight reveals the thick air. No one has been in here in a long time.
I mean, I naturally want to rummage.
All right. Roll an investigation and tell me what you're looking for.
Honestly, anything of interest.
I'm gonna need you to be more specific. Everything is fairly interesting in here, from the deteriorated clothing to the cracked mirror to just some of the wilder items. I should do audiobooks, thank you. To just some of the many items that she chose to keep in this room.
I'm going to go ahead and look specifically for anything that she wrote.
So like,
Oh,
Okay.
God, not one.
Any sort of writings or anything?
She wrote
Oh
nothing.
my
was
god, she
illiterate.
wrote everything. It's crazy. It's almost like it was her room. His handwriting looks indecipherable. I don't know whose is whose. I'm a cat. I can't read.
Yeah, no. Oh! Yeah, for what it's worth, it's technically a 3, but...
I go over and take a look at the broken mirror.
The broken mirror. As you take a look at the broken mirror, there seems to be signs of deep love and use for this item. But the cracks, you're looking at it and you're kind of like looking down at the corner of the nightstand. This wasn't dropped. This was smashed. Flecks of glass still remain upon the floor.
Is it on like a nightstand or like what's it
It was on the nightstand on a tray.
How about when we're talking? We're talking about like a full mirror? We're talking about like a tiny
hand
little
mirror.
like... Okay.
I continue taking a look at the desk and see if there's anything else
Roll
on the
an
desk or in the
investigation
desk.
for me.
Ooh. Do. 21.
As you investigate the desk and rummage through the papers of old, you look through the writings of the potentially mad magus and realize many things repeat, but only one word seems to be the focus of her ire and her fixation. Scepter.
I put it back down on the desk.
Also, do me a favor real quick. All the adventurers that are not drizzed, close your eyes. I need to show the audience something.
Her?
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
Okay, go ahead and open. I know, right?
That's not
This
sus
story
at
took a
all.
hard detour. This is why
Always
I
a bad
over
play.
prepare. Oh no, buddy, this is a 3 books hard detour.
Or, like, when you had to like throw out a bunch of stuff at one time,
No.
and you were like, "Well,
I don't have
We're
to
done.
throw anything out. That's the best part
Cool.
of this.
It happens.
That's the best part of this. Everything you were doing, you can still do. You've taken a really interesting path, and you got here in a really bizarre way that I didn't think you would, but you guys are making really exciting choices that I didn't expect, but I'm very glad that I prepared for.
Lord. Okay. So
ooh,
investigated
oh,
the
that's
mirror.
really hot."
It looked like it was smashed. I'm definitely not investigating very well.
All right, Emery's not investigating at all. She's still standing out in the doorway.
No, she's listening to all the voices in her head like a mad woman.
Not today. They're quiet.
I continue
So
my
far.
I continue my looking around the room to see if there's like anything else that's like maybe like a hidden like hideaway in the desk or anything like that, if she stored anything else in the desk.
There are no hideaways, no secret keyholes, levers, or magnets holding anything in a place so as not to be found. It's just a simple
Is that-
writing desk.
So that's only
Covered
us to the
in
desk, not to us
papers.
in the whole.
And the paper all say the same thing, scepter.
Yeah. Like, there are other notes on the pages, but the word that stands out, the word that is written in places that it doesn't make sense, is scepter.
Can you who's in here with us? It's Darkless?
Yeah.
Darkless, buddy. I think it's time you get Elara. If you can.
Yep. And he, you hear him walk off down the hall. He leaves you sitting for a couple of minutes. And he comes back. And Elara is confused and frazzled. Her hair no longer as neat and tidy and ethereal as it usually is. Just kind of out of it. Why are we in Matrius's room? What do you know?
I hold out the book.
You never figured it out. Or she figured it out before any of us did.
Well, why was this in my basement?
I asked your father for
I found it among...
It wasn't supposed to leave the keep. And I was worried when it went missing, but I tried to think the best of it and assumed that it was in a safe place. I'm glad to know that your pops had it, though posthumously mildly enraged at his taking it out of this building. But I did ask for his help. It's never sat right with me that she never came back.
Well, this is starting to all add up. I don't quite know the math yet, but between all the pieces that I have found in my home and uncovered in my shop at the docks, I think Pops was... He either found a way or was on his way, but found a way to go between dimensions and times and planes of existence and communications. I can't quite make the puzzle fit, but it's getting there.
Oh, sweetie, there are so many things I wish I could tell you. I'm sure you'll get there with time.
Put it back in my pouch. I don't know what to say.
I know. I'm sorry. Trash Panda, you were the best at absolutely joy bombing tense moments.
Hi, Trash Panda.
If it helps, I also forgot today was Wednesday and like reached out to a friend and I was like, "Hey, how was your interview?" She's like, "Bro, my interview's tomorrow. It is Wednesday." I was like, somehow I both thought it was D&D day and Thursday. I blame Matt Mercer.
Is it Thursday yet?
No, about another hour and a half.
So close.
Aw.
Well, and it looks like YouTube
Thanks.
didn't cut out too, so the whole stream should be uninterrupted over there if you don't want to have to watch it in 2 parts. But if you want to watch it on Twitch, it looks like it's going to show up in 2 parts, like a 2.5-hour part and a 1-hour part. It's okay. I'm going to label it. It's going to be
Shenanigans.
Shenanery.
All the Techna.
All the technos.
Yeah, Techna was going ham.
I did not appease the machine spirits before I came on, but apparently it's not us, it's a Twitch problem. And Twitch forgot to make an offering to the Omnisire, and now everyone's having problems.
I just quietly walk out the room and head on back downstairs to the corner and just have a seat. Doc is visibly shaken and questioning everything at this moment. Brother, get the flamer, the heavy flamer.
Brother, I am pinned here.
Hans, get the shovel, the heavy shovel.
I'm so lost.
40K.
Same. I'm glad I'm not the only one who didn't get the reference.
40K references.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Well, you see,
eventually it's all gonna come full circle.
You see, in the grim darkness, there is no future. The grimdark future, there is only war.
Oh, lovely.
Sounds about right.
Sounds like what's going on right now.
Yeah, that's been the
Yeah,
joke recently
no.
is my brother in the Emperor's Light. The story of Warhammer 40K was not meant
It was
to be
satire,
a
not an
manual.
instruction manual.
Same about the Handmaid's Tale.
Exactly.
Anyway,
I was about to say the same
I don't want to
thing.
talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
It's when you have a rep who's actually a Republican who voted for a stupid ass thing that ended up biting her in the ass.
Oh,
Florida.
Crit Crafters
Anyways,
and Trash
moving.
Panda, you had both asked. I had made a 40K reference before, and I just figured out how I can speak Thieves' Cant to you in a way that might help. The concussion breadwinner, I have reached out to try to get their assistance with some things.
The concussion breadwinner.
And his assistant,
Again.
Blahaj.
I think it's Commissar Blahaj, if I remember correctly.
Blahaj.
Tiberius Red Blahaj.
That's what it was.
Hi, I love you too. Are you a stream cat? Yeah. Hello. So, I hate that I understand this. Does everyone else follow Doc downstairs, or are you all just kind of standing in the room? Is anyone still investigating, or are we all going downstairs?
No, I'll follow.
Are we experiencing the same thing that he is?
Yeah, you're all standing in a room full of paperwork. You weren't able to understand or see the similarities in the paperwork, and then Driz and Purael are just kind of standing in the doorway outside.
In it for the vibes.
Let's watch.
And she's nosy.
Yeah, Doc is just shook and just gonna grab a seat in the corner and just like open the book and start just reading.
The joy of extra-dimensional spaces describes the ways in which one might begin to attempt to create permanent and impermanent gateways, portals, and doorways to other dimensions and extra-dimensional spaces. Mordenkainen goes deeply into his own famous creation, Mordenkainen's magnificent manor, an extra-dimensional, multi-level manor in which the caster can create any building they like. Accessed simply the joy of cooking for the astral plane. Oh my god, you made it Tanuki cute.
You
sorry.
realize that the abbreviation for it is MLM, right?
Shut up.
And the first two words are multi-level.
Shut up.
Wait, what am I missing? What's with the multi-level marketing joke?
My god.
Multi-level marketing.
I'm aware
That's
of what
funny.
an MLM
You
is. I
said
just don't
it's
know
a
how we got here.
multi-level banner.
Oh!
Words is how we got
It
here.
is a multi-level building which takes on the interior form and appearance of the caster's choice. Accessed
If you don't do
simply
this Mordecai,
by a door. A door which can appear and exit unto theoretically anywhere. A manner in which the caster can mold to their intended purpose and for any use case, both permanent and impermanent, altering both its features and its overall space.
Is after reading that, thinking back to
Thank you, Kirk Crafters.
what you want to take now is your doorway, and you want to sprinkle it with some
Mordecai's Tomb of Extra Dimensional Cooking, Volume 17.
want to take a shot of sherry for yourself, and then pour the sherry on the door.
Don't worry.
It's all right if you
I put a
drop
stream
the book.
marker on it.
No the dust
And-
off the book.
So I'm thinking that
I think I smell toast.
I smell toast. Wait,
Oh no, I broke the
No,
cast again. Yeah, you're pretty good at that.
I pull out Dad's. I pull out Dad's notebook from my book tome, my book bag,
Mhm.
and I open it up to the page of the Portalis's doorway,
Mhm.
and I'm just like, kind of doing this, placing them down, and I continue reading and kind of looking through, like going between Dad's notebook and kind of.
As you write your notes, a thought occurs to you. You know not why, but something tells you to look up.
Why did I actually just look up?
As you peer towards what should be the ceiling in this magnificent keep, you realize for the first time you've never noticed how beautifully the stars shine, and that you cannot see the top floor. How interesting it would be indeed to have a manor such as this accessible only by a door, which enters and exits to almost anywhere one could need it to be. More marvelous so, if one could figure out how to make multiple doors for the magnificent manor. A powerful caster indeed. Thank you for the 10 out of 10 narration voice. I've worked very hard on it. A lot of talking to myself while I do hair and people going, did you say something? And me going, nope, nope, I did not. I'm not practicing voices over the sound of a blow dryer. I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy.
Crazy talk. So yeah, but by now I've got Dad's notebook, this tome open. I've got a scratch pad, and I'm just writing down like ideas and trying to comprehend everything.
And that
And
is where we'll leave it for tonight. I'm so grateful I'm not within punching range right now.
No, I think that's great.
You weren't too late. You caught a bit of it, but yeah, it'll automatically go up on both the Twitch and the YouTube. The YouTube should be all one video. The Twitch will be 2 separate videos. Just because we were having some connectivity issues. But yeah, it's been interesting. I had to go grab several different books.
Did you say connectivity?
Connectivity.
Internet connectivity issues.
man, that was enthralling.
It's gonna bug you all week. It's gonna be great. Weird
It
question.
really is.
Best method to contact y'all for a collab. Oh, our email. Attack of Opportunity at proton.me is our business email. Is always the best way for anyone to get a hold of us. Whether it's collaborations with other creators, sponsors, anyone that watches the show that just has like questions or wants to chat. We did actually just get accepted into the beta for YouTube communities. So if anyone has casual and general questions, that'll be on our main page under, I think it's posts. I wish it said communities, but I think it says posts. And I have that open so that anyone can be in there. But yeah. Love to send y'all some dice.
And then good enough questions too.
Let me get the PO box set up.
Yeah, and then with good enough questions too, we might actually do some Q&As in some of the podcasts that we're going to be starting up recording again. So we'll be adding those in as well, which will be nice and fun.
Yeah, this week
so much stuff
we'll be
is on the
starting
horizon.
up the library. So we launched the Patreon last week. We launched YouTube communities yesterday. We are restarting the library on Friday. I think the Thieves Guild will start back up probably next week, if not the following. It all depends on how the holiday week works out for my day job. And then, yeah, if things keep growing, we're possibly looking at the addition of another, like, monthly show, as well, when we get to, like, the 1-year anniversary of the channel, maybe, like, possibly the new year. So we'll see how it all shakes out, but you guys are so good to us that, like, listen, I have a whole binder full of to-do lists, and way down the list was, and on the, list was P.O. Box, but I'm gonna go, there's a post office down the street that's really close and pretty cheap, and you only pay it, like, 3 times a year, so, yeah. I'll go figure
And
it out.
again, thanks to all of you for coming out and watching the stream. We appreciate the interactions, especially we totally appreciate the subs and the contributions y'all make to us. It helps us grow the channel. And if anyone's watching who hasn't subbed or anything else, feel free to give us a follow and subscribe. We appreciate it.
You're gonna send more
Please
dice
share
pics
it
in
to
the
anyone you
Discord. I
think
love
might
that.
like
I'm
it
so
as
excited.
well. Help spread the word.
Oh, cool.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Panda.
Dice face.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're a
Please share this
subscriber, you
video
do get access to
or
the
our channel
Discord
as
as well.
well.
Same with the Patreon. I'm
Yes.
excited. But yeah, I had a good night, guys. I'm
I made
so
sure to put it
happy.
at the same point.
Oh,
Yeah,
Did we show out Syrinscape yet?
No, we didn't. I was just
Oh,
gonna
yeah, the
ask if you
Syrinscape.
wanted to do your first Syrinscape shout out.
Hey,
I don't exactly recall their tagline. It's something about epic
I can
quest
send
or
it to you.
epic
I can drop
music
it.
or something of that sort. But they are actually awesome. It's really good, like ambient music. It's amazing, especially for again a free service. So definitely recommend.
Crit Crafters, it
I'm
should
not a
have been
salesperson,
sent
I'm
to
sorry.
you automatically, but let me whisper you a link here. Give me just a second. You guys go ahead and do the Syrinscape shout out while I get Crit Crafters a link.
Here, Kelly, I'll drop the a little in
while
the
you do that,
Discord for
I'll
you
do
to
an
give
on-screen
you
dance
a
because
nice little.
everyone can't get enough of me doing. Look at me, I'm dancing.
Okay, Crit Crafters. Whisper.
That one was for you, Trash Panda.
This user has turned on block whispers from strangers. Oops. Crit Crafters, you need to message me. I'm your Lady Death in the chat. Because somehow I can't access my own freaking
There,
chat.
Kelly. There's a little kind of script-ish if you want to use that to give you
Do
a
your
jumping
thing.
off point. You don't need to quote it word for word. Obviously, use your own voice. But if you want to do the Syrinscape read, then that's a nice little jumping off point for you. Otherwise, one of us can do it as well.
Or tag team.
Yeah.
Hot
There we
potato with
go.
it.
Popcorn. Did you ever do that in class? Reading when you're like,
Yeah.
popcorn. I hated that. I was always anticipating being called and I was never called on.
Reading out loud in class is literally like the worst.
I hated it.
I hate it here.
So unnecessary.
All right, Kelly, do you want to do it, or you want one of us to do it?
No, y'all can do it. I'm
right.
not that.
I'll
post
do
in
it. 'Cause
chat?
it's been a
Okay.
minute for me.
Unless I'm moving.
Thanks again, always, to Syrinscape for the music that we've been using. Check them out at syrinscape.com. SYRIN It's an amazing tool. They don't pay us for anything, but we do want to give them a shout out because it does help with the atmosphere here. So Syrinscape, because epic games need epic sound.
Yeah.
Yay.
Good job. So proud. Also, where did you find it because it sent it to you as a subscriber, or did you find it through our page somewhere? Because I don't know where to direct people to go. I've just been having to send you guys the link.
Yeah, I know it's supposed to be doing it automatically when you subscribe. Well, if on the Patreon, that actually we might not have put that on there on the Patreon, like when you
Nope,
subscribe
got
to that
no
tier.
email,
So
it's okay.
that might be a us thing.
That's why
it's
we're
on the
professional.
Patreon.
We'll get it one
Patreon
of these
does
days.
it automatically.
Growing
It's the
pains.
subs on here that I don't know how they do.
Good.
Okay.
I had a
Let
feeling
me-
you probably did, but also there was a lot to do, so I also wouldn't have been surprised or upset if you forgot, because that was a lot.
Let's see if
La,
any
la,
of
la.
our other friends are streaming right now and who I can raid.
Let's see who we can raid right now.
Nobody that I recognize. Let's see who doesn't have a lot of viewers here.
Drunken Dragons was live earlier.
I don't see them anymore. Oh, quick filters following. Here we go. Hey, Drunken Dragons. Perfect. Let me do a little outro for you guys, and then we'll raid them. Alright, y'all. I've had a really great time tonight. This was a really fun session. You guys made some choices. I'm so excited. I have so much to write. I have so much to write. But otherwise, yeah,
Sorry.
we're here almost every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
You.
We have the library on Fridays. We're on Patreon. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We have a website. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. But I'm so glad you guys are here. Trash Panda, I'm glad you caught the end too. You are excellent as well. Crit Crafters, welcome to the Attack of Opportunity family, and everyone else that's been watching. If you haven't followed yet, give us a follow so you can hang out whenever you like. And until then, we'll see you guys in the realms. Say goodnight, adventurers.
Good night, adventurers.
Always a pleasure, Shock Trooper. Thank you, man. Have a good night.